All right. I do believe we might be good to go. Let me take a look at some of the audio numbers are coming in good. Stream numbers are coming in good. I did forget to hit the share button. That's probably maybe somewhat important. It's always something. But other than that, I think we're good to go. What's going on, everybody? My name is the Black Link, and we are back once again with some Destiny 2 on PC. Start of week 3 of Season of the Chosen, and it is time to grind away, baby. Grind away. You know, what I thought was going to be a relatively quiet week, we've got Iron Banner going on this week, and see, Salad Man is over there. I figured this week wasn't going to be there wasn't going to be too much to do in Destiny. We don't have too much on the old schedule line, the docket. But Bungie surprised me. Today they went ahead and dropped, rather yesterday at Reset, they went ahead and dropped the upgraded version of the Presage mission. So you can go farm that to get the Catalyst finished. The Catalyst, I hear, is absolutely insane. Didn't have a chance to grab it yesterday because of the extended maintenance, so I didn't really have a chance to play before I went to work. But I hear the catalyst for that thing is gosh darn ridiculous. And I like that. I find that to be very nice. Good. The catalyst should be gosh darn ridiculous. It should be ludicrous. When I see a couple of my PvP-focused buddies like Cool Guy and Fallout freaking out over something, it usually means something good. Yeah, let me hit up the Discord, wake everybody up in there. Hope you guys are having yourselves a good week. Mine hasn't been going bad thus far. It was a busy Monday. Tuesday was kind of all over the place, but not too bad. Really not too bad thus far. Let's see. There we go. Time to rise and grind. One good thing that came out of not really having enough time to play Destiny yesterday is I got to make a lot of gains in Final Fantasy XIV. I got to spend a lot of my time on Final Fantasy XIV, and that is always time well spent. Sometimes it's what I care about more than Destiny. As a matter of fact, I'd say most of the time it's what I care about more than Destiny. Hope y'all have been doing good. Yo, Sydney, what's up, brother? Neos, thanks for the raid, man. The host. Yo, Rez, what's going on, brother? Silverwind, good to see ya. Gray Fox, what's up, brother? Got 1300 on your Titan? I need to hurry up and finish dicking around. I gotta get my other characters up to par. I didn't play my alts at all last week. I finished most of my grind on Warlock, and that was pretty much it. Thank you for the easy bounties. Striker, SMG, perfect. Can I have my next one? Pulse rifle, ew. Fallen, easy. Thank you, Big Z. Everyone watched Chuck Connors, The Rifleman? I did. I mean, listen, Sydney. Us old heads know what The Rifleman is. And it's like the first thing I thought of when I saw Dead Man's Tale. And I love that the catalyst for this thing gives it enhanced hip fire accuracy, so you can just recreate that opening sequence where he's just walking through the town. Bloop, 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 bloop. Me and my mom used to watch the Rifleman together. She loved that show. She's a huge Western fan. Like, she absolutely loves Westerns. Especially like old spaghetti Western TV shows. That's what she would watch all the time. And so as a result, it's also what I would watch. It's good stuff. Yo, Jonathan, what's up, brother? What's on the menu for today? I don't know. I've got some ground beef in the fridge. I might make burgers later. I've also got some chicken in there. Don't know what I'm going to do with that. It might be burgers. That's simple and easy. I got that flat top grill out there. Heavy grenade calibration, rocket calibration, special grenade calibration. It's like these bounties were made for me. My SMG, I got the Salvager Salvo. I love this thing. I think the Salvager Salvo, the pursuit weapon for this season, is a worthy upgrade to my old Truth Teller. And this has been my baby for a long time, rocking that Spike Grenades, Feeding Frenzy, Demolitionist. I was a little worried what I was going to do for one of these things after this season when it gets sunset. Thankfully, Bungie had me covered with the pursuit weapon for this season. This thing is stupidly good. Stupidly good, and it's got a perfect roll. Spike Grenades, Demolitionist, Chain Reaction. Definitely worth farming up. And it really doesn't take long. Just go run Nightfalls. Easy money. Let's see, what other bounties do I need to pick up? Oh yeah, you know what? I need to go to the War Council. Have not touched any of my ults. Doing the season of Titan with Dan in Solidarity. Dude, is he doing this season only as a Titan? Excellent. Excellent work. Yo, Shin, what's up, brother? Yo, KJ, what's up, man? Have gun, will travel. That's right, Jonathan. That's right. Also got Cloud Strike, and by God, I love being Zeus on enemies. Cloud Strike is a surprisingly good weapon. Amongst a list of really unique exotics, Cloud Strike really stands out. It's great DPS. All legendary weapons need to go the route of multiple perk selections. They do! I would say that's a... at the very least, allow that for, like, in-game loot sources. What's up, Jonathan? What'd you need to ask? Oh yeah, I wonder what new challenges we've got this week. I didn't do all my week 2 stuff. I've got to get, I gotta calibrate elemental weapons in the Cosmodrome. That's easy. Earn points by banking moats. Ew. 250 points? Ugh. Gross. In Cosmodrome, earn progress by completing bounties. That's easy to do. And complete matches in Showdown. I hate Showdown, though. Ugh. I'm really not a big fan of Crucible at all this season. As, you know, I think a lot of people can say the same. Let me bump up my mic just a little bit. Let me know if that's a little too loud. I see myself peaking just a bit, so we will drop that down to about here. There we go. How's the microphone audio balanced with the background music? Can you guys hear everything okay? Let's see. Yo, Jonathan, you want to hop into a chat to ask this question of yours? Alright, so we needed acquire Cabal Gold by playing strikes. I've done a bunch of that, so I'm glad that's finished. Smash Tribute Chests and focus Tier 3 Umbral Engrams. I might be able to get that done right now. Report to the War Table and complete challenges proving 3. Easy money. Oh! I like that one of the seasonal challenges is to go back to the Glycan and complete some of the stuff in there. Yo, Scrape, what's up, dude? Good to see you. Sure thing, right on. I'll hop into a, there we go. EOTW. There we go. Sounds perfect. Good on this end. Excellent. Grind that bottom dollar, but like I already have one. And I don't want another. I don't want to go back into Gambit. Yeah, sure. This is
you do.
No, I really don't.
Yeah, you do.
Even though this isn't a great roll, I don't want to go back into Gambit. I don't want another 120 energy hand cannon. It's stinky. So what's on your mind, man?
I don't know if you saw my message in chat, but basically Zen and I are thinking about buying an FC on the data center.
All right.
And we're gonna run fight clubs out of it. And we're gonna generate money and send it back to our mains. That's a maniacal laugh.
All according to plan. All according to plan. Yeah, this is exactly how I thought this was gonna go.
Because we probably won't stop at one FC, Sean.
Uh-huh. And you shouldn't. Make money.
Yeah, we're probably gonna do a multi FC.
Trying to get into the triple digits of gil. That's what you got to do.
Yep. So what do you think? You think it's a good idea?
Yeah, sure. If it's something you want to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's just. I mean, we're good. All we're gonna do is just go like halvesies on it.
Yeah.
Him and I, and then split the profits 50-50, and then when we get a good bid, or if we see a good like offer up, then we'll start working towards other servers, because you can only have 8 characters on a single data center.
Correct.
So
like that's what I was gonna say. So what other worlds are you gonna point or jump to next?
The first one we've actually got So the person that we've been making subparts for offered us a small with a rank 30 for 20 mil. Exclusive offer just for us, because we've saved their bacon over the past week, because we're like 49 out of...
Because you're making stuff for them?
Yeah, we've made them 49 subparts out of the 59 that was commissioned. So, and that was in the last week. We've been booking it. So they're like, yo, you save my bacon, I'll give you this offer. It's like basically 66% off.
Yeah, I mean 20 gil for an FC and a house and all that. I could buy that right now.
They say they usually sit on it until like 50-60 mil.
Right. And so it's a small plot?
It's a small plot, but it's a rank 30 FC. We don't have to level up the FC.
Yeah, that's big.
All we got to do is just get the subs going, essentially.
And I mean, if your goal here is just to kind of get the same sort of shop going over there as well, then yeah, that's you don't really need a large plot of land or even a medium size. You just need the. And
this person also gave us a metric butt ton of resources. Like,
sounds like a good deal.
Yeah. I'm kind of ready for it.
Okay, so what's the kind way to put this? I'll help with this one if you guys want. I already told you the reasons why I didn't help with the other one, because I saw where this was going.
How do you? I mean, we're good, but if you want to help, like, I mean, I don't mind. I'm not gonna say no to the help, but do you want to cut?
I mean, I have no need for Gil.
Yeah.
I've been saving it up for damn near over half a decade now. But like, I'm willing to help you guys set up whatever it is you need.
Okay. Mostly it's just gonna be sub crafting, so we're just gonna be doing basically the same kind of setup that we've been doing.
As long as you don't stink up the Zukovsky house and then leave.
Nah, I mean, I'll be using that mostly for just to craft the sub parts and shift them over to our alts.
Right. What world is this on?
I think first one's on Diabolos.
Okay. Not bad. Not bad at all. Yo, stonks. That's right, Sheen.
Yeah.
Dang, all this fight money. That's right, Duke. Gotta make Gil. You want to get into the multi-gillionaire status. You want to hit that honest gillionaire title. You gotta work.
I thought that was just turn-ins from Levs, like making a certain amount of gil from Lev turn-ins was the honest gillionaire
Honest
title.
gillionaire is 10 million from Levs. Which is easier to do than you might think.
Yeah. Which, it's almost time for me to do my file turn-ins.
Whenever you've got the free time, go spam. I think it's 300 of those. Have fun. But
that's a lot of mats.
It's a buttload of gil, though. It is the profit far outweighs Far outweighs the cost. At least it does for me.
Mm-hmm.
Get him! I've never... So this is the new Battlegrounds that dropped this week, Chad. I've never done this one. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to play yesterday. Was too busy waiting for maintenance to end and playing Final Fantasy XIV, as I should be.
Correct.
It's just a better game. It's just a good time.
Yep. There's a lot to do. So much room for activities.
There is. And so much money to make.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Chrono, good to see you, man. How's it going? What's up? Cordell says played Showdown for that challenge. We'll probably not do that again. Then again, I was playing on my Titan. Dude. Well, I mean, Titan is like... Isn't Titan... aren't Titan and Warl or Hunter top tier in PvP right now? Oh, it doesn't matter, because Showdown is an awful game mode. I am not a big fan of it.
I'll be right back. I gotta go put the roast in.
Yeet. I'm not a big fan of Showdown. I think, like, it bums me out that they sacrificed stuff like momentum control and kept awful game modes like Showdown. That's a feels bad. Feels real bad. Yeah, Sydney, I know Gambit games are super short now. But still, just not a fan of the game mode. It's not the worst thing. It's certainly not as bad as it has been in previous seasons. Oh no, I forgot this. On purpose. Hashtag saved. Wonder if they're going to wind up dropping the drop rate on the bottom dollar. Or upping the drop rate, rather. It's kind of a big topic of conversation right now. A lot of people are going for it because it's one of those... How rude. It's one of the weapons capable of two-tapping really consistently in PvP right now. You can get yourself... I mean, if you're not a Trials player, then... Oh no. Why are you invulnerable? I don't like that. I find that to be disagreeable. But if you're not a Trials guy, the bottom dollar is a good kind of alternative 120 hand cannon for you. Ridiculous range, tons of power, capable of some absolutely bonkers rolls. Where did that guy take our orb? Oh, we gotta put it in this. That's neat. Get him! Bloop. This is a good use of this world space. We haven't really been in here since like some of the inaugural story missions on Nessus. And that can be said for a lot of the spaces in the game. They just aren't used. Good to see them bringing them back. Yo, has anybody played Iron Banner? I know they've got the Time Worn Spire and the Multi-Mac back, and I know it's got like a new perk or whatever tied to it. Okay, hold this. Dang, rest in peace. I wanna get a Time Worn Spire with a new perk, but I don't want to play Iron Banner. Like, I'm already not a big fan of Crucible as it is right now. Definitely not trying to play Iron Banner. Yo, Nix is not trying to self-promote. I streamed last week for the first time. Right on. Go follow that man. Old school buddy of ours. Been here since like the early days of Destiny streaming. Bloop. Got 4 of it. The Spire to be exact. Did you get any with the new perk, Iron Reach? I hear it's a pretty significant boost to range. Get him! Go! Why would you... I swear, I have the most brain-dead partners sometimes. Hold this. Thought I missed. The sweats. It hurts, doesn't it? It does. Which is why I don't feel like playing Iron Banner. I ain't trying to have the sweatiest balls of all time. Nobody likes that. That's not attractive.
What is the game mode for Iron Banner?
It's still just control.
Miss.
No.
Opportunity.
Absolutely not. That's something they really need to get past. Control is just not it. But wouldn't you want stability besides range? Yeah, because Time Worn Spire is a faster rate of fire pulse rifle. Oh, I guess this is the wrong way. No, wait! I'm not scum! Don't teleport me! Dang. Scum. Yo, JC, what's up, brother? Good to see you. Alright, so who's the boss here? Nope. Woo. So has that been the, so has Fight Club been the majority of what you've been doing on Final Fantasy?
Mostly just crafting subs. We had prog last night. Actually, just re-clears last night. And yeah, mostly it's just been crafting these subs for this client. And then last night we got an offer. It's like, hey, you want this FC? Y'all want to start doing this stuff? We're like, yeah.
So it's just one client you guys have been doing this for?
Just one client. They have a multi-FC operation. They're like, hey, I need 59 subs crafted. I was like, alright. And they gave us a pretty good quote. It was like 450 per part. Instant sell. Nah. So that's what we've been doing. So for us to buy this FC, we have to waive the payment of these last 15 parts, and then we have to buy for 20 mil, which isn't terrible. It's only like that's still like a 50% off.
Right, so. But it's not just the plot of land, you know. It's the leveling and all that kind of stuff that you're getting with it. That's a so you're getting a small plot of land plus all that stuff. Yeah, I'd say that's worth a 20 mil price tag. I'd pay that if I was looking to supplant myself on another server. Shoot, I was gonna. I'm still planning on possibly buying another large plot of land when Idleshire opens up.
I know. I know you are.
Just so I can have my my mansion.
You gonna make that personal?
I mean, I'm not gonna, you guys can move into it if you want. I wasn't really going to tie the FC to it unless everybody wanted to do it. That seemed like a lot of work.
Well,
mostly just to say I own a large plot of land.
I think Sam was mostly doing Fight Club to generate funds for like a large plot for Idle, but if you're also going to be going for a large plot on Idle, might as well make it a FC.
Is that what he was doing all this for?
Yep.
I thought he just wanted to be a gillionaire.
Well, that too. Some of the funds are going in his pocket, the others going towards the FC.
Yeah, we don't have to cover too much of that.
Yeah, but yeah, that was his main aim, to make Fight Club to generate funds for the FC. It's just some other stuff happened, but I won't.
Good. Well, I'm glad you and Zen are getting into business for yourselves, because
yeah,
you do the work, you get the pay. Bloop. Although I thought Sam's thing was different than selling sub parts to other players. I thought he was focused on something else.
Yeah, that's what we're going to get into. It's the same thing that he's currently doing in our FC.
Right.
But we're going to be doing it on a multi-FC level.
Good. People are lazy. Exploit that.
Mm-hmm. That and Square doesn't want to nerf subs, so.
Well, nerf them how?
Just nerf like the, because the stuff you bring back, Sean, you don't have to sell on like the market board.
Yeah, I know. You can sell it to NPCs.
Yeah, you can sell it to like. I checked some of the stuff from yesterday's haul from our FC. There was like 5 or 6 crowns in there that sold for 30K.
Yep.
Each. And I was like, okay.
It's free money. It's what it's how airships used to work before they like they nerfed a lot of the gains from that and just replaced it with subs.
Yeah.
That's how it is. You don't need to play with the market board. You can just go and toss it to NPCs. Woo. So TBL, about the SNTR situation. What's the SNTR situation? Is this a new acronym I don't understand? This is what all the cool kids are talking about? Found that Time Worn Spire has ricochet rounds, quick draw, and iron grip. It's spicy for spring, dude. Yeah, Time Worn Spire was one of the better pulse rifles from the earlier days of D2. It was one of the shredders. Yo, Mr. Marvel, good to see you, brother. Oh, that reminds me, I need to hop on and re-up my retainers. Get them back out into the world. Let's see, what's next? Yay, I'm at the Cabal Gold step. Nope. Some pillage a tribute to Keitel. Easy money. I like Battlegrounds, and I like that week after week Bungie is adding new stuff to it. There's still time gating content, but it's much less egregious than it has been. Like I said at the start of the stream, I wasn't expecting them to drop the master version of the Presage mission, the Hunted Spooky Ship mission, this week. It's good. Usually they hold on to that for like a couple weeks. Glad they did it the week after the initial release. For a brief moment there, I thought you and John were talking about real money. I mean, I wish I could turn Gil into real money. Well, I guess I could, but that'd be game breaking and rule breaking and get me banned.
We talking stonks?
Dang, big stonks. Oh, say no to rage. That's what SNTR means. Say no to rage. This is say no to rage got permabanned with no reason given. Oh, is that what I was seeing yesterday? I don't spend a lot of time on Twitter, but I remember some people popping off about him on Twitter yesterday. Is that what it was about? He got permabanned with no reason given? Like, legit no reason given? Woo! Woo! Scorpius Tank, no! So, like, and do we know for sure there was no reason given? Like, it wasn't because he was playing with a cheater or something like that? Or was he given, like, personally no reason? Because if he wasn't given a reason, it was probably a report ban. Maybe a bunch of people reported him, and the way Bungie's bans work is oftentimes if enough people report you, they'll just ban you based off of that and then do like an investigation, which is dumb. But why is he shooting through the wall? Stop it, Scorpius. Cut that out. That'd be wild if he wasn't actually breaking any rules and got banned. I mean, regardless of what you think of the guy. That's crazy. Suppose before I could give you my opinion, I'd have to hear the whole situation, because, I mean, I would hope Bungie's not banning for no reason.
So we got banned in game, not on.
Yeah,
on
he
Twitch.
He got banned in-game, apparently.
Huh.
I think he's been banned from Twitch. He's been gone from there. He does his streams on, I think, YouTube now. And, apparently he got, at least according to chat, he got banned from game. Banned on the game. Steam told him it was a developer ban. He has no report to appeal on the website and no communications from Bungie. Wow, really? That's crazy. Huh. A developer ban. So somebody... so somebody on the inside. I got a man on the inside. Huh. Well, I'm going to wait for more information to come out before I give a detailed opinion, but I'll say this. I don't know Xano Ridge. I've never really interacted with him, but I do know a lot of people who have personally interacted with him, and by all of their accounts, dude's a bit of a piece of shit. And has been for a while. That being said, if Bungie banned him for nothing he did in-game, that is incredibly concerning. Incredibly concerning. So I hope that's not the case. I hope it wasn't a ban for personal reasons, because that would be very concerning to me. Dad Kisser 3000, incredible name. This man is horny. Punished, then investigated. Well, welcome to 2021. Yeah, like I said, I don't have any. It sets
a very dangerous precedent, is what Sean is getting at. It sets a precedent for anyone that Bungie does not like. If it is not something that is either based on anti-cheat or something that was done in-game,
yeah,
it sets a dangerous precedent.
They shouldn't be banning for things that didn't happen in their game, that didn't break their game's terms of service. If that's true, if he did get banned for no infraction that took place in-game, that's very concerning to me. That would be not a good look.
Local Warlock has a hot take. To the gallows!
To the gallows with him.
It's like, what?
Again. Yeah, I think that would be worrying to me. Like I said, I don't know the guy. I've never interacted with him. I've never spoken to him. I have spoken to a lot of... What's the gingerly way to put this? A lot of my
mutuals?
A lot of my mutuals, a lot of my business partners have interacted with him in both professional and personal environments. A lot of stories at a Guardian Con, a lot of charity stories and whatnot. And by all accounts, the dude's a bit of a piece of... Not the greatest guy. Bit of a creep. So I would certainly probably never hang out with him. Doesn't seem like the kind of guy I'd enjoy hanging out with. But I don't know him personally. But if Bungie banned him for something that happened outside of the game, that's worrying to me. If that's true. I hope it's not. I'm more than willing to give Bungie the benefit of the doubt here and say they probably wouldn't do that, I hope. But you never know these days. Because that's a slippery slope to go down. There are a lot of people Bungie devs specifically don't like. Your boy is probably on that menu. My buddy Joker, another content creator here on YouTube. Great guy. Bungie probably doesn't like him. By all accounts. Here's hoping that we haven't started banning people from a game for outside things. But like I said, I don't think Bungie would do that. I wouldn't believe
because you're not a simp.
I am definitely. Oh no. Oh no.
You do hang out with Nimothy.
Oh no. And I call him out on simping all the time. Oh no.
True.
I watched
Maybe
Joker
one
too.
of these days.
He got blocked on Twitter from 2 lower ranked workers of Bungie. Oh, they don't like him. They do not like they don't like Joker. He's a great guy. He's a funny dude. And he's right about a lot of the criticisms he levies. I look at Joker as being the YouTube-savvy Jonathan. Joker is what Jonathan would be if he cared about making Destiny-focused YouTube content. Anyone here who watches Joker, his YouTube name is Darkside Royalty Lore. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me he's not just YouTube Jonathan.
I don't even know the guy, but that's my dog.
100%. I should send you one of his videos. It's like your twin brother from across the world. It's you guys are twins. It's great. 10 stars says, punches. You ain't wrong. I know. He's literally just Jonathan. Yo, Gilded, what's up, brother? Says, say no to... Why was Say No to Rage banned? No idea. I didn't even really know he was banned until you guys brought it up. Cordell says, I heard about the allegations too. To his credit, he did air out his side of the story and attempted to make amends. It would be a dick move to ban him over unsubstantiated allegations. I'm not even going to talk about the allegations because I think that has nothing to do with whether or not you've broken in-game rules. I don't think he should be banned for any of that.
It's like that one Eric Andre skit. Channel 2. Is it true?
Is it true? Yeah.
Is it true? Due process, court of law, and all that stuff. Look at my suit.
Look at my suit. Yeah, it's so I don't care about those allegations. I don't know whether he did it or not. I know what I've been told. And I have been told not great things about him and how he's conducted himself. In multiple instances from sources that I do trust. But I don't think that has anything to do with the game ban. Or rather, I think that shouldn't have anything to do with the game ban. And so hopefully Bungie didn't ban him for any of those reasons. Because that would not be a good look. And like I said, that's a slippery slope to go down. If he got banned, hopefully it was a just ban. If it wasn't, hopefully they undo it. That's the way I look at it. I got to be consistent across the board here. I would be pissed if they banned Jonathan for things he said. I'd be pissed if they banned me. Lord knows. Look, most of y'all here who watch the live streams are like the real ones. Y'all are the real crew. You've been here for a while. You know. Lord knows. I've said some bad things about Bungie. I'd be mad if they banned me for it. I am fairly certain there are several Bungie devs who are not big fans of me. But that's okay. I know there are a few Bungie devs who are fans of me. They'll never say it out loud, but I know who they are. Bloop. At least have the decency to tell the player while they were banned. Yeah. And it being Steam telling him it was a developer ban is interesting. Hopefully that just means it was a mass report ban, and like I said, if it was unjustified, hopefully they undo it.
Also, Sean, I have to ask, how much of your bad graces do you attribute to me on your stream?
Actually none.
None?
Legitimately none.
Okay.
Bungie dislikes me for other reasons. Listen. There's a reason your boy's never on the donation streams that Planet Destiny's a part of. Titty talk, baby. Titty talk. Next thing you know, you hear Bungie saying, that's nice. Oh, that's very nice. Festival, please. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry, Bungie. Please. I'll renounce Jonathan's whiteness right now.
Whoa. What did I do?
I shall renounce him 3 times before the crow, before the rooster crows. That white boy don't look like me. Bungo would have banned John. I think, because here's the thing. Some of the devs I know and have spoken to, do watch the streams and are aware of him and like him.
Oh no.
And like him.
Yo! I advance. Oh my god.
Right. That's right.
I'm Hollywood now.
Yo, you Hollywood Jonathan? We going the NWO?
NWO.
That's right. Yo, Ballsy, what's up, brother? World needs to stop being overly sensitive crybabies. That I can agree with. 100%.
True.
Absolute truth in that. Everybody's such a whining baby these days. I mean, we know the antics and rants of Pastor John and Captain Dongle. That's right. And may the dongle remain ever long.
Can't change me.
Yeah, you'll never. And they, you shouldn't change for that. Be happy with who you are. I am. Yo, Black Dark here. What's up, dude? Hey, y'all. How's it going today? Not bad. Not bad. Not a bad hump day. I got me some sparkling ice in the freezer.
Wednesday.
Might be making some burgers later. It's a beautiful day.
I got a pork roast going. It's going to be delicious.
Yeah, I meant to ask you what type of roast you had going.
Pork.
You slow cooking that thing?
Mm-hmm.
That's my dog.
Big tenderloin hours.
Ah. Fork roast. A meat so incredibly tender. Literally melts in your mouth. That's that good stuff. That sounds like you're going to put him through Coca-Cola's HR training. Listen. Yeah, Jonathan, we have noticed you are acting a little white. We need you to sit down for some sensitivity training.
Why are all of your accents like good?
German? Oh, well, because I'm a voice actor, and two, I spent much of my childhood talking to myself.
When you got a voice like that, it's kind of hard to argue.
It's what I did.
A lot of them are just as unhappy.
Let's
Kaido
turn
tried
this
to
up.
fold us into the Empire. Interesting. Another crack in the shield.
I'm being HR'd.
Aren't you worried about
I'm being
retaliation?
reported to HR for being white.
Data we've pulled from that
That
Did
is
you-
my fate.
Did you hear about that story?
No, I didn't actually.
Basically, Coca-Cola internal HR trainings were leaked, and like they're running like anti-white seminars at Coca-Cola, brother. It was like tied to like LinkedIn.
That's right down the street.
Yeah, that's in your neck of the wood.
I know. Maybe I shouldn't set foot in downtown Atlanta anymore.
Rest in peace.
I set one foot on the fucking property.
Get him!
I'm about to get hunted down.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, you about to step on, the alarm's gonna go off like a Metal Gear game, and you about to get swooped up.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah, so Coca-Cola is like running anti-white training seminars for like their employees. Mandatory, by the way. It's like, what are you doing? Holy moly. It's insane. These people are absolutely insane. You know what? I need to build up some hammer charges. Let's not use all that. Because that's one of the seasonal challenges this week, right? Oh no, self-hating Nazis. And honestly, Mr. Rumor, the other John, that's how I look at it. Like, look at that. I don't know if anybody actually read some of the slides from that. I did. I was laughing my butt off the entire way through. How is that any different from like some of the nonsense, some of the brainwashing like the Nazis and the communist Soviets were doing to convince you, to basically gaslight you about who you are? How is that any different? And I know that's like an offensive opinion to have these days, but I don't care about that. Like, how is it not the exact same thing that the Nazis were doing to be like, listen, Jonathan, you were born white. That has to be browbeaten out of you. How is that any different? Listen, the classic test. I can't remember the name of the test, but The classic test for is something racist is to replace it with black. If you replaced the word white in those trainings with black, is it racist? Then it was always racist. Oh my goodness. It was the funniest thing in the world. It's terrifying. Like Duke said, it was funny, but quite scary. Like, because these people believe this stuff. And they are browbeating, like, employees, students, kids into, like, hating themselves just because they were born white. How is that not racist? My God. The world has lost its mind. And that's why I give it a German accent, because it's a little, it's a little 1930s German, if you ask me. Oh no, TBL, you're self-hating. Oh no. Oh, TBL, you're self-hating. We must re-educate you. Alright, Franz, what you got? So does that mean those Coca-Cola bears aren't coming back?
I'm about to show up to my front door here in a sec.
Oh my God. The Coca-Cola polar bears. That's right. We got to replace the white Coca-Cola polar bears with something more representative of the greater population. American brown bears. That's wild. Hey, Sanguine Alchemy. I'll take that. That's crazy, though. Like, that training seminar was nuts to me. Funniest thing in the world, but nuts to me. If you removed white and replaced it with black in that training, Coca-Cola would be removed from every restaurant, no one would run their commercials, and they would lose every endorsement out there. Exactly. Which is why it's like, I don't know why it's okay to say it when it's white then. You're still judging someone based on the color of their skin. I don't know about y'all, but I got parents who lived through the civil rights movement. My parents were a part of that first class of black kids who went through integration. Like, my parents lived through the 50s. They lived through the 60s. My grandfather, I don't really talk about my family a lot here on stream, but my grandfather was a Southern preacher during the 1960s. He marched with those people. The entire point of all of that was, could you please stop judging us based on the color of our skin? And it's crazy to me. It's crazy to me that, like, we've circled back, but just done the opposite. I don't know. It worries me. It does. This was created by your typical super woke white girl. Listen, I have maintained for a long time that a lot of problems out there are perpetuated by your typical super woke or white girl. Like, I was talking to Nim a while back, and like he was talking about his Venezuelan, and Latin heritage, and I was like, no, Nim, don't say Latin. You are Latin X. That man shot me the biggest middle finger. It was great. That was the fun. Like, no, don't you ever say that again. That was something a white woman decided was going to be appropriate for all people of Latin descent. Oh, I love that guy. I wonder what he's doing right now. I know he went to the ER a day or two ago. He wasn't feeling very good. Yeah, he's been having some head problems for a while that hadn't gotten better, so he was going there to just get screened, make sure everything's okay. I pray that dude's all right. Love that guy. Nim's a good dude.
That's not Nim.
Don't you ever call me Latinx. Oh, what a good dude. Do you actually believe that? Sounds like right-wing BS. Only if believing in the old creed that you should be judged by the content of your character and not the color of your skin is right-wing. I don't think that's right-wing. I would hope that's just the default. It's kind of what we fought for. I work with a lot of Latinos. No one says that. Look, I live in Florida, and One of my buddies at work is he's a Cuban immigrant. He just got his citizenship like maybe 3 years ago. Super proud of that guy. Probably one of my favorite people there. And I always give him crap because his name is Hector. And like I always tell him, man, when you became a US citizen, you had the legal opportunity to change your name from Hector. You could have been called Tokyo Sex Whale, and everyone would have just had to have gone with it because it's your legal name. But you chose to remain Hector. And I told him, I reject your name of your ancestral Cuban name of Hector. You will forever be known as Tokyo Sex Whale. So that's what I call him at work. Hey, Tokyo! I love that guy. But I was talking to him about this too. Like, man, so are you enjoying your new Latinx designation? And he was like, man, I don't know who decided that. It wasn't us. What's his word? It wasn't us who decided that. I was like, man, this is crazy. Craziness.
Who's gonna tell people that a lot of these movements are perpetuated by white people?
They are.
It's like who's gonna be the one to say it?
Like sitting there, a lot of these groups are looking a little white for the ironically, for the messages they're pushing out.
Registering and
I don't even know where that Latinx thing started.
I couldn't tell you.
Like, what were they thinking?
Strange. The worm is infected.
I've literally never heard anyone of a real Latin descent refer to themselves as that. Not in real life.
Like, hey, did y'all vote on this? No.
No? Then why are
Then
we...
who decided it?
Karen.
Karen. It's like, Scratch his chin. Something's amiss here.
There's something not quite right.
And it might be a little white. Yeah, I went there.
There's something not right, and it might be a little white.
I just started a brand new, what do you call, rally slogan.
There we go. It shall be appropriated.
I'm gonna see that up in a couple of rallies in a few weeks.
Thank you. There's something not right. It's a little white. That's perfect. I'm gonna donate that slogan to my local BLM charter. It'll be at our next rally.
Huge.
Could have changed it to Prince Romeo Love Banana Hamcock. I mean, right? But he chose to remain Hector.
I think Tokyo Sexwell's better, personally.
Tokyo Sexwell is an amazing name, and it's why I reject his ancestral Cuban name and have substituted my own name for him. He will forever be Tokyo Sexwell. Hey, Tokyo! It's a good dude, too. Like, great life story. He's young. He's like maybe 24. But, like a lot of Cubans here in Florida, came over here with his family as a child to escape the government over there. Like, basically had to flee. And now that most of that is, changed a bit, he goes back and forth, with his family, but he finally got his citizenship a couple years ago. I'm just super proud of that guy. Real good life story, real hard worker. Probably one of my favorite people there. Just the nicest guy. Oh, and plus he loves video games. So like, I get to have a nice chat with him about stuff like his current jam is ESO, Elder Scrolls Online, which is a game I absolutely love. I would stream it, but it's super boring, in my opinion, to watch. But I love it. I love Elder Scrolls games, and I love ESO, and that's like his jam. Good dude. He's a good dude. I've heard it pronounced as Latinx. Fucking Karens and Kenneths. Yo, Jonathan, they're right. You need to trademark that saying immediately.
Nah.
Some people are really trying to sneak in and separate us. Pay attention. Somebody should clip it. Can somebody go back and clip that? I don't know if it's been too long. Clip that. Send it to me. I just blew myself up with my own lasting impressions rocket. Let that be a lesson. Don't stick a rocket to somebody and then try to finish them. Yo, Nim! He's here! We were just talking about you, brother. It immediately says, miss me with that Latinx BS. Hold on. Nim. We got to get you in a chat. Literally right now. That is the topic of conversation. John, I'm going to hop over to the W's.
All right.
We got to get this man in here. I've got to hear your opinions. This man immediately jumps in. Hello, fellow Latinx. It was a crazy white journalist that I saw on Facebook. That makes a lot of sense. Listen, it's offensive to refer to people of Latin or Hispanic descent as Latinos. We'll call them Latinx. As so
Hispanic. That's all I.
Yeah, as so decreed by our all-white group of local neighborhood women. Oh my goodness. I thought Nim was white. No, Nim is from Venezuela. Like legit, grew up in Venezuela. Dealing with gigantic Venezuelan spiders. Listen, them weird Latin spiders is why I'll never go to Brazil. I don't care how great the butts are. I don't need no Brazilian wandering spiders in my vicinity. I don't care if
Carlos EX.
Yeah, the Brazilian wandering spider is Juan Carlos EX. I don't care if he gives you the greatest boner of your life. It's not worth it. Real fact, by the way, which anybody who watches Tefty streams, it's become a long running meme there.
Juan Carlos?
Yeah, the boner spider. The Brazilian wandering spider. One of the side effects of its venom is that it gives you a boner, like a super boner.
So it's an aphrodisiac built into the venom?
Listen, it's just something it does with your blood. It just gives you super boner.
Dang. I gotta give me some of that.
No. Not worth it. It's not worth it. Listen, you can just go to your local Walgreens and get some Viagra. Just do that. Do that instead. It's cheap.
How long does the venom last?
Long enough to kill you, apparently.
Dang, I thought it was more than a Viagra. It would have been better.
No. The boner spider can kill you.
Man.
That's why.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how good the booty is. Doesn't matter how good the Brazilian booty is. I'll never go. Not until every last boner spider is taken care of.
Foreign countries got shit that can kill you the size of, like, your foot.
Yeah. Like, damn, nature. You scary.
Australia, Venezuela. Sheesh.
Wait, I thought the giant spiders were in Australia? Some of them are. Like huntsman spiders. I can't believe Australia is a real place. Like, I'm starting to get a little... I'm starting to think Australia's a little sus. This can't be a real place. This can't be a place that actually exists. They've got gigantic spiders that just work their way into your house, but they're apparently friendly. No, Australia's not a real place. They've got drop bears. Everything is venomous. Australia's not a real country.
Poison.
Somebody made Australia up. Has anybody ever seen Australia? No, it's not a real place. It doesn't exist.
Have we confirmed that it doesn't exist?
Have we confirmed that Australia actually exists? That it's literally this continent that the British Empire used to basically house their prisoners? That's how the colonies on Australia started, by the way. According to the fake globalist history books. It was literally a prison colony for the prisoners in England that were just so bad they had to get rid of them. They shipped them to another continent. Australia's not a real place. It can't be. No place could be that funny. Oh, hey, I got a dire promise. And garbage roll. Zen moment disruption break. That's not bad. Imagine dying while having a boner. I mean...
At least you go out swinging.
Literally.
Mm-hmm.
Don't need that. There we go. But the butts, CBL. The butts, man. I know. It's because people want us to believe that gender is a social construct, but Spanish gendered words, so they replace the O's and the A's with X's. There, I fix it. Oh, is that why they replaced Latina and Latino? Ugh, dumb.
Wait, are they getting rid of O's and A's in Spanish and replacing them?
I mean, apparently white people are.
What? Why? That's baked into the language. Like, you can't just change language.
Karen says, that's what you think, Frenchie.
Man.
We'll go devour. Let's not even talk about the boxing kangaroos and the Tasmanian devils. Exactly, Blue Blaze. This can't be a real place. No place could exist like this and be this funny. What a nonsense country. Legit, my dream vacation is still to go to New Zealand, though. I would love to go to New Zealand. Australia is just the Florida of the Pacific? Listen. You're not wrong. I'm pretty sure if you search Australian man, you'll find almost as many stories as you'll find if you search Florida man.
Some even maybe a little wackier. It depends.
I'm pretty sure Australia is the only other place on the planet where you could find a story about somebody throwing an alligator or crocodile through a fast food restaurant window. Happens here in Florida.
Hey, can y'all fry this for me?
Hey, toss this in the fryer. Kangaroos look like deer who did time in prison.
And then they got swole.
They got swole and decided to stand upright. Oh my goodness. I will forever refer to kangaroo as swole deer. You're like, yo, nice gains, bro. Nice gains. You too, man.
Yeah, I'm just built different.
Yeah. Getting a lot of protein in. Been lifting with the Crocs. It's great, bro. It's great. Gotta stay lifting, bro. Gotta stay lifting.
Remember, man, way, all the way.
ABLs, bro. Always be lifting. I can't. I literally cannot. Kangaroos are just swole deer. Can I put that on a shirt, please? Can some great artist out there draw that up for me? I want to put that on a shirt. Kangaroo are just swole deer. Australia is not a real place. It can't be. No place could be this funny. Oh my goodness. Whew. Oh my goodness. Can we agree that Australia was historically the original Battle Royales map? Yes. Everything's fighting to be number one. Deer who did time in prison.
What are you in for? Called the warden's pouch small. He threw me in.
Dang. Well, welcome to the gang. Got to get jumped in.
I would not want to be jumped by a group of kangaroos.
Absolutely not. Those things are terrifying. 6-foot tall swole deer.
I think my skull would probably be crushed in the first 10 seconds. No shot.
Just Google Roger the kangaroo. Got the pose right? Oh my
Yeah.
goodness, that'll be something I have to get. I have to Google when I get a shot.
Oh, I mean, I've got it on deck for you. Watch.
Oh, hand it over.
I'll put it in Dovies.
Thank you, sir. I love this grenade launcher. This thing is fantastic.
There you go.
Let me clear this section. Now would be an inopportune time for me to take my take my eyes off the game. We're in the middle section of the Sepik strike. Bloop.
Man, got delts. Holy. I just noticed that kangaroo's got some delts on him.
I wonder what a fight between a kangaroo and a chimpanzee would look like. Who's more swole?
Utter. I'd give it to the kangaroo, maybe. I don't know.
They are bigger, so they've got more mass to work with that muscle, but like chimpanzees are 100% muscle.
Yeah. If we're talking gorilla.
Oh, gorilla wins.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Kangaroo would try to kick him, and that gorilla would be like, yo, is it time to check in? About to go full Donkey Kong smash. Alright, let's pull this up. Yo! Yeah, kangaroos. They're just swole deer. What's up, bro? What's good, man?
So many gains, bro.
Yo, man, it's so many gains. You should try this new protein shake. I got it from the Crocs, bro. That's amazing. By the way, TBL, there's an actual comic called Florida Man up on Indiegogo. Artist is supposed to be close up the in demand phase this week. Look at that, tongue tied. I hope it's about the world's worst superhero, the world's worst but most powerful superhero. Like, you thought Homelander was bad. No. Florida Man. It just keeps happening.
Also,
Roger.
you know who that is on the left, right, Sean?
Mr. Nicky Merckx, man.
Yeah. Back when he had no neck.
No neck Merckx.
Yep. God, I miss those old streams.
Yeah.
And this.
He had to calm it down.
I know.
Wanted to succeed. He had to calm it down. You can't be successful on these platforms and also engage in that level of goonery.
Ain't that the truth?
Absolutely. Ooh. Dang. Brig, chill. Better question, 100 kangaroos versus 100 pandas versus 100 spiders. Are pandas actually aggressive?
They're strong.
I know they're strong because they go take their time breaking bamboo. Bamboo is super duper thick. I don't know if anybody here has actually handled like real bamboo. It is monstrously thick. I mean, any bear is going to be big.
You look at their bamboo the wrong way, they might look at you funny.
Yo, low ping coming in hot. Don't be touching his stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yo, Nim.
Oh, is he here?
Yeah.
Yeah, what's up, buddy?
I can't hear him.
I
There he
can't
is.
hear him.
What's up?
Yo, how's it going, man?
How you feeling, man?
Been better.
Yeah, how's your head?
I'm still a little lightheaded, honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to get rid of the stupid tape that they put on you for the IV.
Right.
Ooh, what's It'll be fun.
So how long before you before they get back to you?
Well, they had me on an IV drip yesterday.
Yeah.
And they said that whatever it was I was going through, that it was through stress and dehydration.
Okay.
But if it continues to go back in, so we'll see.
Stress and dehydration. Okay, so it's
Yeah.
so as of right now, they don't think it's anything chronic.
No, not yet, at least.
Good, because I was a little bit worried. I remember the last time we talked about something like this, we were concerned that it might be. It seemed like symptoms of like a pre-diabetic state, and I was like, I hope it's not that. I'm glad that
No,
they don't seem to think
I've
so
actually,
either.
I've actually I've had blood work done, and like my blood sugar and all that shit looks normal.
Excellent. You've got that strong Latinx blood.
I swear to fucking God.
Listen, we were talking about that, and this is probably not going to help your stress levels. But we were talking about that earlier, and how like that's kind of a term that I don't think any actual like Hispanic person came up with. It seems like the kind of term like a concerned group of white Karens decided was appropriate, and some people in chat didn't believe me. So I brought up the fact that I've talked to you about that and how you aren't the biggest fan of that term.
So stupid.
And then you popped up in chat. That's why everybody called you Latinx when you popped in, because we were literally just talking about you. It's
God. Such a dumb fucking term, dude.
It's tell us, how do you feel about your designation, your enforced designation as a person of Latinx descent? Wasn't your choice. This was this has been decided by the Council of Karens, who hold all power.
Fuck you. I am Latino.
That's my dog. Yeah, we were just talking about how it's crazy, man. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know who gave these people the authority to be the arbiters of the arbiters of colored folks' names, but whatever.
For real, dude. Making us sound like fucking mutants or some shit.
For real. I mean, I like X-Men. I'm watching WandaVision. I love it, but like, come on, you don't get to make that determination.
Yeah.
Can I call you Latin EX?
Dang.
Yeah, that was passable.
I think that would be a great honor. Latin EX. This man is extreme. All my Final Fantasy 14 boys know what that means. This man's about to upgrade to Latin Savage.
Let's go.
Yo, have you done the master version of the Presage?
Bro, I haven't touched Destiny in like 2 weeks.
Almost
Since
ditto.
since basically the last time that we played, it was the last time that I touched Destiny.
Dude, that's pretty much the same as me. I played last week when Presage dropped, and then didn't touch it again.
yeah, that was the last time that I played too.
Right.
I've just been on Warframe.
I saw! You enjoying your time back on there?
Mm-hmm.
I did notice you complaining a bit about the whole grind up materials, wait 3 days to craft.
Yeah, that's honestly like the shittiest part of Warframe. But like, at least I feel like my time was put somewhere useful.
Right, exactly. I mean, I love that Warframe has so much to do, and it has focused grinds. You want to get this reward, you want to get this frame, here's what you go run. You want to get this weapon, here's what you go run. It's I like the focus behind it. But man, do they really gyp you with with some of the waiting nonsense. All right, you can now build this sword. Wait 72 hours or pay money.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. It has a very mobile style, like weight.
And they've had it for a while. Like that's how their game has operated for the longest time.
Yeah.
No signs of slowing that down anytime soon.
Oh
big
no, not at all.
platinum hours.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yo, you remember, Jonathan? Warframe used to be our in-between Final Fantasy XIV and Destiny releases game.
Yeah. I haven't touched that in years.
Right? Because we've had a constant stream of content from like Final Fantasy, but like whenever Final Fantasy was on break or Destiny was in one of its lull periods, like, all right, time to go play 3 months worth of Warframe.
Yeah, and they've added a lot of cool shit. Like they've added like 3 open world maps.
Yeah.
They've added this new system. If you've played Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the PS2 version, they added the space battles from that Star Wars game into Warframe, which is really fucking cool. It's called the Railjacks.
Right.
And they're simplifying it in the next update that they release to add it to kind of like the core gameplay of Warframe, because right now it's kind of just a separate thing. But it's really cool because like you build a big ass ship and you can take 4 of your friends into it. One person navigates the ship, one person mans the guns, or 2 people man the guns, and there's another person that can basically go around restocking like the gunners ammunition and repairing the ship. Or you can launch yourself from the ship out into space with the Archwings.
The Archwings,
and you can you can go and like fly around in space and board enemy ships and like steal their loot and stuff.
Did they Sea of Thieves Warframe?
Yeah, basically. It's really
Huge.
fucking cool.
That's incredible. That's
pretty cool.
Super ambitious. That's the kind of stuff I wish Destiny would do. Wish we could
I'm
have
not
like
sure.
some ship game modes in Destiny.
I'm not sure if like you can do that as PvP, but I know it definitely, like when I played it was like against like PvE,
Right.
which was really fun though.
That's awesome. I had no idea they had done that.
Yeah, it's really cool. And like I said, like right now it's kind of like hidden away behind a quest, and if you're not aware of how to trigger it, you'll probably never trigger it.
Right.
But in the next update, they're trying to simplify it to add it to the core gameplay of the game.
Yeah, get up awareness for it and access to it. That's really cool. I had no idea that was a thing.
Yeah, it's really neat.
I think so many more games could benefit from taking some of the gameplay elements of stuff like Sea of Thieves, where you just teammates on a ship, everybody's got their own designated role. You gotta do stuff. By the way, Jonathan, I know Sea of Thieves is a game you're a fan of. That's
Of course,
a game.
it's a rare title.
Yeah, 100%. David Wise, Grant Kirkhope. Did Grant Kirkhope do the music for it?
I don't know who did the music for Sea of Thieves, actually.
That is a game I would love to get the boys together on and just goon
Huge.
out, because it's
Let's make a night out of it.
yeah, it's an entire game about getting your most gooniest squad together and just doing stuff. And I think more games could benefit from incorporating that style of gameplay. I had no idea Warframe had done that. That's really cool. I'll have to go
Yeah,
check
I
that
don't.
out.
Again, I'm not sure if they'll incorporate that with PvP yet.
Mm-hmm.
But even just in PvE, like it's really fun because like
Yeah.
there's a lot to get out of that. But it's really cool because like the gunner is super fun because the way like you're mounted on the weapon itself, like you have like almost like a 180 view of whatever's in front of you,
Right.
or on your side. They also added. Are you guys familiar with the Shadow of Mordor or Shadow of War
Yes.
games?
The
Okay,
Lord of
do
the
you
Rings
remember-
games.
Yeah. Do you know the Nemesis system that game
Yeah, the enemy that kills you kind of gets marked, and yeah,
has? There's something like that in Warframe as well.
really.
Where you actually mark a very like a specific enemy, and they each have like a different weapon, right? So you mark the enemy and you down him basically,
Right.
and it'll show you like above his head like the weapon that he'll have, and if it's a weapon that you want, you can mark that Grenier as a lich, and he'll basically get taken by the Queen's guards, and he'll get like super fucking upgraded, and he'll become your nemesis, and he'll basically invade a planet, and he'll take over that planet, and each of those planet nodes become upgraded to like level 55 through 70 enemies now, so they get really, really tough.
Right.
And basically he has these thralls that you have to kill, because there's a mechanic to kill them. You can't just like up and like kill your lich whenever he spawns.
Right.
But whenever you do a mission in the planets that like he has taken over them, he'll take like parts of the things that you gain from those quests, and he'll just like talk mad shit at you every single time.
That's awesome.
But there's like a really, really long mechanic in order if you want to kill your lich. And depending on what warframe you use to kill your lich, your lich will have armor, and on like the shoulder pad, he'll have like the head of your warframe, of whoever it was that you used.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool. What an interesting way to kind of give people their own sort of personalized grind.
Yeah, it's really neat. In right now, like they're only a specific enemy faction has them, which is the Grenier, the Cabal equivalent of Warframe. But they are going to expand them to the Corpus Lich, in the next update that they bring out.
Super interesting. I think that's a really creative way to kind of give players their own sort of one, loot source, and also their own sort of personalized grind. That's really cool.
Dude, like the first lich that I ended up creating and killing, because there's also a trade mechanic to it. So basically, like when you finally get to the point where you can like fully kill your lich, you can either keep him as kind of like yours to trade with someone else.
Really?
Or you can kill him. Yeah, or you can kill him and you can take the weapon that they use. And the one that I killed had a really interesting bow that is super strong. Hold on, give me 1 sec.
Yeah, show it up. I think that's a really interesting system. I had no idea that Warframe had basically added in ship combat and all that kind of stuff, and a Nemesis-style system like this. That's really awesome.
So the bow that my lich ended up having, it starts off only with 5 arrows, and that's it. You really have to like mess around with this bow. But it's an explosive bow that when you hit it initially, it procs an explosion, and then like 6 smaller explosions come from it. And it is so strong it is so strong. It's so good.
Dang, I need to jump back on Warframe.
There's a lot of fun shit to do in Warframe right now, honestly.
My only grind with Warframe is that there's a lot of stuff to do in it. By the way, hey Jay, I see you in chat. How's it going, little brother? You all right? Hop into the call if you want to. But the problem with Warframe for me was always there's so much content and there's no like direction when you jump into play. Like if you haven't played for a while, it's just here's 700 hours of content. We're not going to tell you where to go first or what to do. Just good luck.
Exactly.
And so I hope they've addressed that a little bit. And also, I wish they would make it so that I could take my PS4 character onto PC, because I don't want to have to do all that again.
Oh, bro.
I wish they would do that, because good lord.
It hurts.
Because I used to play Warframe, like, almost religiously. I've put in quite a bit of time there, farmed out quite a few frames, and I don't want to do it again. You can't make me.
That's actually what I've been doing for the past, like, couple months.
Mm-hmm.
I have had help from a good friend of mine though, that like he's basically given me like so many primes.
Yeah.
Yeah, to kind of like help me catch up, and he's like helped me with mods and stuff like that. So it hasn't been as painful on my end, but I know the conversation of cross save has been a thing for the developers for some time.
Yeah.
But they haven't announced anything. So like I would honestly just wait until they say something concrete about it.
Yeah. And well, I mean, but it's a thing that they've been talking about for years.
Yeah.
Like shoot, but even back when Destiny 1 was first coming out and I was playing Warframe a lot, that was a topic of conversation there because I wanted to jump to PC. And it's like, I don't want to put in all that work again. I already did my work. I don't want to have to do it again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good to see you too, Jay. We've been good, man. Just playing a lot of Final Fantasy 14, which, by the way, you need to jump on there.
Has he even seen the house?
No. Jay, you haven't even seen the FC house that we bought. Got an FC house. The FC is full of people you don't know. It's a very lively place now.
It used to just be us,
Yeah.
chilling in a corner of Hawker's Alley.
Home. Yeah, it used to
Home.
literally just be you, Jay, me, and sometimes Nate.
And sometimes Nate.
Sometimes Nathan, just sitting in Hawkers, crafting. Tink, tink, tink. Tink, tink, tink. Yeah, there's plenty of stuff to do in FF now. It's a lot of fun. Dang, I wish I had Eyes of Tomorrow. I wish that gun was real.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna hop out of here for a little bit. It was a pleasure.
Hey, good stuff, brother. Good to see you. Hope you
Hope you
feel
get
better.
feeling better, man. Yeah.
Thanks, dude. I'll see you guys around.
Right on. Remember, don't stress.
I'll try not to.
Whew. I got ogred. Hey, I'm
Smash.
doing cool flips. Look at it. Look at my skill. I'm ready for that new Tony Hawk's Pro Skater. By the way, isn't there a Pokemon event getting ready to happen in a couple days or something?
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
Who cares?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Still disappointed in Nintendo's lackluster Nintendo Direct a couple days ago.
Someone join?
What in the world is going on in freaking Destiny?
Weird stuff. You haven't played for longer than John hasn't played.
Dude, I haven't played since the last... I don't know.
Right, I think you might have played last in Shadowkeep, maybe?
I don't know. Whichever one Cade died in.
Oh, damn.
Oh damn! Damn.
What's going on?
You haven't played since Forsaken. Yeah,
Who are you people?
People!
Yeah, Destiny is a little different now. We went back to the moon. We went back to the Cosmodrome.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Sorry, I didn't mean to take you guys' stream over,
No,
but
you're good.
No, you're
You're
good.
good, Jay.
Good to hear from you. What you doing, man?
relaxing.
Do you,
It's my-
As you should.
Trying to take it easy as much as I can.
oh, is it your day off?
Yeah.
Oh, I feel that, brother. I
Yeah,
feel
I
that.
saw you guys. I saw you guys playing. I saw you on the moon. I thought you guys were on D1.
No, we're definitely playing D2. It is, the moon is back. The Cosmodrome is back, so like Sepix Prime and all that kind of stuff is back.
Yeah, I saw you guys doing that. My bad.
It's, yeah, you haven't played since Forsaken. Good lord.
No, dude. Your power level is what?
Yeah, 1307. It's a little bigger than it used to be.
Jesus.
What have you been playing, man?
A whole lot of nothing.
Really? No,
Yeah.
no Black Ops or Warzone for you?
Nah, I've been kind of taking a sabbatical from that. So
Damn, big word, sabbatical. I like it. Where'd you hear it from? Because I know that's a word you just heard and you wanted to use it. You can't trick me. You can't trick me. Who used that word on you?
Well, nah, how you guys been though?
Good.
He just
Not bad.
dodges the subject. He's just like,
Change the subject.
Change the subject.
I'm good, man. I'm good. Same as you, working, playing when I have an opportunity.
Yeah.
Been chilling on a lot of Final Fantasy 14. That has been the majority of what I've been playing.
I've been meaning to jump back on there. I haven't had the chance to.
Do it.
Any new updates? Or...
Oh yeah. Since the last
When'd
time
you
you
last
played, yeah.
Like, I don't know. Probably
even-
longer than Destiny.
I think Jay had beaten base Shadowbringers and then stopped
Yeah.
playing.
No, well, I jumped on a little after that, and I did a little bit more of the story, and then I think I jumped off because I think I unlocked the quest for Omega Red. No, I unlocked the quest for the Final Fantasy 14 quest or something like that. Not 14 quest, but Tactics quest or something.
Oh, the raids, yeah,
Yeah.
because you have to do those before you can do some
Get
of
your
the newer
relic.
content. Yeah,
and Gangos, yeah.
Yeah, that's where I stopped.
Yeah, doing the Evilise raids is rough.
it can be a little rough.
What, like a 12-man raid or something like that?
Tough.
That's
a
one of the
24
big
man.
ones. One of the big like 24-man raids.
You gotta do 3 of those. You gotta do Monastery, Lighthouse, and the other one. I forget.
And
What, Dalmasca or something?
yeah, Royal City of Ravenaster.
Yeah, right. Sheesh.
It's not bad though. Yeah, you do. I'll happily run it with you.
Well, it didn't
Plus-
look like a lot of people were doing it though.
Oh yeah, a lot of people do it now because you have to.
Sheesh.
It's content. Just blew myself up with my grenade launcher. Bloop. Disappointing. But yeah, man. I mean, there's plenty of new content, and you have an entire FC, like a real full FC now of people who are running that stuff every day. Like you haven't seen any of the new stuff we did. We bought a house. We
No,
furnished
you.
it.
I think you told me about that.
Yeah, but you haven't seen it.
No, I haven't. I'll probably end up jumping on, taking a
Furnished
gander.
it. There's so you can buy your own room in the house and all that kind of stuff, and decorate it and all that kind of stuff. We got a bunch of new nonsense.
Yeah.
Not to mention all the new content that's in the game. There's a new relic. There's a whole new Eureka style zone called Gongos that is what you use to get your relic. It's solo friendly. You can use it to level up some of your alt characters. It's great.
I'll probably end up checking that out.
Yeah, let me know if you ever hop back on it, because we're literally on it all the time. All the time.
Yeah, I will definitely. But what's this about you guys thinking about going back to Warframe?
Oh, yeah, we were talking to Nim about, because he's been spending his time on Warframe, and I was just saying, man, I'd love to get back on it if they let me transfer my character.
No. What,
'Cause-
from PS4 to PC? I think?
Yeah. If I could do that, then I would absolutely be back on Warframe, because there's no way. Because you remember, Jay, you played it with... I think I started playing Warframe with you before I started playing it with Jonathan.
Yeah. Freaking ninja jumping
Yeah.
everywhere.
And we put a lot of time and work into our Warframe characters, and like, I'm just not going to do that all over again.
Not without paying money.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way I'd be able to go through all that grind without actually having to pay something.
You wanna speed up the blueprint? Okay, give me money.
Yeah, if you don't want to wait 72 hours to build this sword, pay me money. Like, man, you stingy. Let's go blow that thing up.
So
you're
what
not-
quest are you doing now?
Oh, I'm just doing Doing strikes to finish up my my weekly strike grind.
Yeah.
Running Sepics. They brought this and the Fallen Saber back.
How was that?
Pretty good. Fallen, well, I haven't played Fallen Saber yet because they had to disable it because they broke something in it. But this, of course they did. But the Sepic strike is great. Probably my favorite strike in the game now. It's real fun. They added a bunch of enemies to it.
Yeah.
Like if you're watching, you just saw the fallen Metal Gear die. Dang, so you haven't been playing a lot of Cold War?
No, I was actually getting ready to delete it.
Tell me the story, because you played that game more than I did.
That game sucks. I don't know, man. They say that they did an update that multiplayer is a lot better, but that's just crap. It's just a whole lot of crap.
Nonsense. Yeah, it's a bunch of garbage. And like,
trying to go ahead.
No, you.
Okay. My buddies tell me, oh yeah, multiplayer is a lot better. It's like, nah, dude, you can't try to trick me into jumping back on just to literally get farmed. And just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. But Zombies is still great though.
Yeah, I heard they just dropped a new mode in Zombies. That's really fun.
Yeah, Outbreak mode.
Yeah.
Apparently, it's like Warzone, I guess, with zombies. I don't really know.
Mm-hmm.
But I haven't jumped on it yet. I actually plan on doing it. And
I find it interesting that you were on the verge of deleting it. I haven't played it literally since the weekend I bought it.
Yeah, when I made you make that mistake of getting it. I'm sorry, man.
I won't say you made me. You did encourage me to get it. I still pulled the trigger and spent the $60 on it, but man, what? Not worth my time. Not worth my time or money.
It really wasn't. I mean,
You know what y'all can play instead. Y'all know what y'all can play.
What, Black Ops 3? Man, I wish I could play Black Ops 1 without having to dig out my PS3.
What, John?
Y'all could just come play Black Ops 4.
You know what?
Yeah?
I'm probably gonna download that again then. Like, no cap. I'll probably do that.
I mean, we go back and play that every now and again. It's still a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Everybody's got cheese weapons now, but it's still a lot of fun. But yeah, dude, Cold War is absolute trash, and I like your description. You're not gonna let your friends convince you to jump on there and get farmed.
just like Thunder, man, and it's horrible.
Yeah, it's awful. It's mind blowing to me how a multiplayer experience as simple as COD, as easy to make good as COD, is just, dang. I am with some sweatlords right now. They just absolutely erase Sepics, but it blows my mind how they could have screwed the game up so much. It's not fun to play, and I don't even have the fallback of what we have in Modern Warfare, where it's like, hey, is the shoot the ship playlist up? Great, then or playlist up. I'll go play that. 'Cause shoot the ship is a ton of fun in Modern Warfare. We don't even have that benefit. It's just Cold War's garbage. It's not fun to play at all.
Eventually, I'll probably jump back on just to test multiplayer, but if I'm just gonna have one super bad match, I'm just
like, nah, I'm out.
Multiplayer again.
Look, I'm not trying to get skill matching farmed by Uber Sweatlords because I used to be good at Call of Duty.
They're getting milked. That's what's happening.
Dang.
When you have to make a new Activision account, that's when it's bad.
That's a bad sign. If you have to make a new account just to have fun with the game, then yeah, your game is a failure.
I mean, if you're good at Cold War, then by all means play it. Play the multiplayer, but for me, no. I think I'll either stay with Zombies and go back to the older Black Opses.
And you know what a lot of people do is they just stick with Warzone.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people they just don't play multiplayer anymore because they burgered it up so much. They just go play Warzone because Warzone is legitimately good.
Mm-hmm.
It is legitimately good. It's a legitimately fun game mode.
Just needs anti-cheat.
Just needs anti-cheat. They need to up their anti-cheat.
It's not the truth.
Yeah, stop having hackers floating their way to victory. They've got the tools they need to make these things massive successes, but they're not really incentivized to do that because everybody's still just, buying and playing their game.
Yeah. And it's mind blowing that they just won't do anything about it.
Right. And everybody
They're more
looks
like
at
encouraging it.
Well, I mean, they kind of are. By not addressing the problem, you are encouraging the problem. That's how you encourage an issue. You refuse to address it, and I know people are sitting back saying, "Hey, I'm hearing rumors that the Modern Warfare 2 multiplayer remaster might drop this year, or we got a new COD coming this year." That's not going to fix any of these problems because those games are still going to have the same matchmaking problems that Cold War has. It's still going to be awful sweat fest where you are just being punished for being a good player, actively punished. Not fun. Not great. I wish... There's a couple of other games, Outriders, I think, has a demo coming out today or tomorrow, which that looks like it's going to be an interesting take on the looter-shooter genre. There are a couple of other games that are coming out. I know Battlefield 6 is going to be dropping sometime soon. Hopefully we get a decent franchise coming out soon that just provides a good casual shooting experience. Where is Titanfall 3 when we need it?
I don't know. I've heard rumors from my buddies that say that Titanfall 3 is going to happen once when Apex is completely done or something like that.
That I believe, because Apex is their number one moneymaker right now.
Yeah. I think they say that they have a few more DLCs for that, and then they're going to start working on Titanfall 3.
It blows my mind that Apex dropped as long ago as it did.
Yeah. And it's good.
It's good. Yeah, it's a good game.
Titanfall was my favorite game, so I can't wait for it.
And you were legitimately good at it.
Freaking...
you were way better at Titanfall than I was.
Grappling and jump shotting all the way across the map. I just wonder what type of mechanics that they'll have.
Hopefully not Garbaggio.
Yeah.
I forgot to swap back to Stasis. Run my Nightfalls. Cold War is the first COD I haven't bought. I started with Big Red 1. And you know what? You wouldn't be wrong to do that, Deck. Jonathan hasn't bought it either.
Don't.
And you know what? He shouldn't. What were you saying?
Talking about me?
Yeah.
I typically only buy Treyarch CODs. Not this one.
It's crazy, man. And it's the same sort of thing that frustrates me, because I've described it this way before. But Cold War is literally just Modern Warfare, but with different maps. They're basically the same game. Everything about them is the same. The system of play is the same. The loadout system's the same. They clearly took most of their inspiration from Cold War, or not Cold War, from Modern Warfare. And some of that probably has to do with the fact that this was being developed by who? Raven at first, and Treyarch picked it up in its second or so year of development and just kind of took over from there. But it frustrates me because the games could be good. It's the same problem with Modern Warfare. There's a really good game under the surface there. Modern Warfare could have been the greatest COD of all time. It's just very particular decisions with the map design and matchmaking that just are awful gaming experiences. In terms of maps, they added in Raid a while back, and they just added in, what was that, Jonathan, Express. Yeah, see, you already knew.
Because that's one of my favorite maps. That's one of my favorite maps from Black Ops 2.
And guess what? Those two maps instantly became the best maps in the game. Mm-hmm. Instantly. Raid and Express, basically the two best maps in the game.
Express is a really good S&D map. People love Express for S&D.
Rest in peace to
me.
I got you.
It's one of the classics.
Yeah. And it really goes to show that I don't know what's going on with the COD devs these days, but it is it ain't the same. Like map design is nowhere near.
3-lane maps are hard, apparently.
I mean, it's the most simple thing in the world,
Yep.
but apparently it bedevils them. They can't make a good 3-lane map for the life of them.
Yep.
Like in the past 2 CODs, I think the only new map that I can say I truly enjoyed as a 3-lane is Shoot House on Modern Warfare. And that's just because it is literally the most basic classic 3-lane map you could have. And it is the only time I will play Modern Warfare is when the Shoot House or Shipment playlist is up. And it's mind-blowing to me. Like, what are these people thinking?
It's kind of weird that Black Ops 4 was the last COD that had good maps shipped with it, and they didn't have to remaster a whole lot. There's a lot of good maps in Black Ops 4.
There are.
And I can't say the same for these last 2 CODs. They've just been mopey.
A lot of the base maps and DLC maps in Modern Warfare are absolute garbage.
Like, the only one I can think of that I think is decent is probably Crossroads.
Yeah, that one's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
It's basically Shoot House, just put a plane in the middle.
Yeah, it's Shoot House, but with a slight obstruction in the middle. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Give us the 3 lanes. It's clearly what we like to play. Nah, man, you gotta have these gigantic, sprawling battlefield maps that don't work at all with the flow of the game.
Yeah. Miami's okay as a S&D map. It's not the greatest. And Moscow is passable as like a hard point control kind of map.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really... But other than those, like very slight exceptions, no.
Not great, man. Like I legitimately dislike most of the maps in Cold War. Yo, Mr. Marvel, take it easy, brother. Hope you had a good lunch break. I hope we were entertaining enough for you with our talk of Latinx and Coca-Cola training seminars.
That's what I meant to come in here for.
The Coca-Cola training seminars?
No, John's nickname.
Oh. And what is that nickname, Jordan?
I don't know, whatever you just said.
Dang. You will be trained.
Well, Latinx, right?
No, that was for Nim.
Oh, that. Okay, yeah, it was for Nim, not for John. My bad.
No, Jonathan's nickname is just White. He's white. Get him. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the devs at Call of Duty. And you'd think it'd be slightly embarrassing for them that like they keep releasing these games with their new vision for maps and whatnot, and everybody hates it and only starts like lavishing praise upon them when they start porting in their old maps. Like with the state of the game in Cold War right now, I think they would do better by their audience if they just started porting in Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 maps rather than making new ones, because their new ones are all trash.
That and their league play system at launch currently is trash.
Laughable, man.
Yeah,
it's laughable.
You need the league play system from World War II. That league play system is probably the best league play that, and it was done by Sledgehammer.
Yeah, it was Sledgehammer.
Yeah. And they had a really good ELO system where you were put in a strong bracket with people of similar skill. That's what league play is supposed to do. Like, we had, in the first couple of, like, days, there were Masters players getting matched with, like, I think, like, Advanced, which is, like, 2 tiers down. Awful.
Like, it's just bad system.
And
awful system.
And your ranking is based off of your score per minute, not your win-loss.
Oh, no.
So all you gotta do is kill her and ignore the OBJ, and you'll still get placed well.
Oh, no.
And then you have to wait a couple days for any kind of advancement. You can play, but you're in this like time gate where you can't advance after you get your rank. So you have to wait a couple days until you're up for advancement and then play.
Why are you like this?
I don't know.
Treyarch, why are you like this?
What is you doing?
Oh, baby,
I
what
know,
is you
yeah.
doing?
But guess what's coming out though?
Monster
Soon.
Hunter Rise.
Monster Hunter?
Monster Hunter?
Yeah, Monster Hunter Rise is coming out next month.
Yeah.
Huh. I
Brand
had
new
no
Monster
like we
idea.
just- I feel like we just blindsided Jay.
I
Wait,
think
what?
you did.
Yeah, man.
Like, what?
Brand new Monster Hunter game. I'm ready for it.
So what are you hyped for?
Oh. Dying Light 2?
Oh, yeah.
Did that get
Oh,
a
yeah.
release date?
It just got a release date on May 25th. I just
Oh.
It's
Your boy
about
out here
time.
slain.
It's about time. Again, I don't like what they're doing with the story, but I do like
Yeah.
that the game is coming back. Good. It's about time they actually release that thing.
That was my game, dude. I can't wait.
Gonna be chilling in May. Jordan slides into the call. Bro, I'm shitting.
Bro. I'm
It's time. Excellent.
John knows me all too well.
That's right. That's right. Is Dying Light 2 gonna have multiplayer?
Yes.
Yeah, of course it is.
Ooh. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
It's gonna be scary, bro.
Black Dark Year One says I'd buy it for Black Ops 2 maps if they had an option like Battlefield does, where you could exclude maps. If they had an option that just let me exclude all the new maps and just only play on like specific or revised maps, that's what I would do. I would just set the game to only allow me to play on stuff like Raid, Express, whatever. If they bring back Summit for the 97th time, or
And
Jungle,
firing range, probably.
and
yeah.
firing range for the 5,000th time. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
I would choose just to play on old maps because the new ones are trash.
They'll probably bring back what's it called? That nightclub one, Plaza.
Oh yeah.
They'll probably bring that back next. We're gonna get the remix from DJ Vaughn.
Well, even so, like, even if you buy Cold War and you like zombies, they have a couple of Black Ops 2 maps for zombies.
They do, and it's good, as they should. Dang, Yeet Titan is just stupidly powerful. This man just erased like 50% of the boss's health with one super.
He holds up to his name.
Yeet. Very powerful.
They'll probably bring back Plaza and Slums next, if I had to guess.
Ooh, I would love it if they brought Slums back.
Yeah,
Slums a really good map.
Slums is in Black Ops 4, but I think they'll bring
Yeah.
it back again just because it's still a good comp map and it flows. It's a good three lane map too.
Man, yeah, that flowed really well in Black Ops 4. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed
I wouldn't
Slums.
doubt it, because just like in Modern Warfare, they've been bringing back a whole lot of old maps. So
Yeah, like they brought back Shipyard and all that kind of stuff.
yeah, Shipyard, Strike. So I would imagine that they would do the same exact thing.
Modern Warfare had Ground War, whereas Cold War had a piss poor 12v12. I haven't even played it in Cold War. Ground
I
War was
haven't
pretty fun. I like the changes they made to Ground War in Modern Warfare. I like that they're going in the Battlefield direction there, where it's like, it's massive player v player. And you can have vehicles and all that kind of stuff. I think they should expand in that direction.
Probably
Ground
make
War's
that
fun.
always game mode instead of
Yeah.
just taking it away.
Yeah, because Ground War is a lot of fun. So you just want to drop in and do nonsense. What time is it? 1:38. I got time for one more strike. Get the rest of my Nightfall rewards. Dang, if the game ever wants to load me.
Yep. Yeah, remind me, John, to re-download Black Ops 4.
I'll shoot you a DM.
Bop
All
Squad.
You know what? I'm just now looking at Anthem. Did that even get any better?
It hasn't gotten its big update yet. They had a state of the game, or rather state of the development announcement a couple weeks back, where they basically showed off how they're going to be changing the loot system, but they
Yeah.
don't have a date yet for when it's going to be dropping.
It's a very small team working on it.
Yeah, they just had some of their team taken away to work on other projects. I'm hoping that EA doesn't just pull the plug. I'm really hoping they do. Well, don't rather. So I want to see Anthem next. I want to see what they can do when they actually have a vision for what they want the game to be.
Anthem, a Realm Reborn.
Please, I would play it in a heartbeat. And that's what it deserves. You know, Division just did the same thing.
Did they?
Yeah, Division just put out their next bit of seasonal content, and the Ubisoft devs answered the question of whether or not they're done producing content for Division 2, and they said no, they've got another content release that'll be dropping. I don't know if it's later this year or when. Another big content drop is going to be coming later this year, and then I guess they're going to be probably moving forward with maybe a Division 3.
Huh.
That game is still tons of fun.
Yeah, it's still been a while since I've jumped on that too.
I drag Jonathan into it every couple of months or so.
Still fun. Yep.
It's fun. It's a fun game to just go on, grind out your season pass to 100, make some new builds around the new exotics.
Yeah, I need to re-download it.
I have a lot of fun with Division 2.
I'm looking at a game right now that brings back way too many horrible memories.
Godai Elemental Force.
That game was good and you know it.
No, it wasn't. That was one of the worst games we've ever played in our life, Jay.
Amazing game. Shut up.
That game was abject trash. It was awful trash that we wasted money on.
What do you mean, Koreda?
That game was garbage that was responsible for destroying the gaming company 3DO.
Oh, man.
On the subject of racism, do you think Ninja was right in what he said? Oh, the whole "it's not my job to speak about that." Not mad at him. It's not his job to speak about that. I don't think little kids go to watch Ninja to learn about racial heritage and whatnot. At least as far as I understand what he was saying. I'm not mad at him.
No, Sean, I meant the horrible game Homefront: The Revolution.
You're not still playing that, are you?
No, I'm not. I was going to my library to go download, we'll go look for Black Ops, and I saw that, and...
You might have to log into my account to download it.
I think I need to.
Yeah.
You're not on, right?
No, I'm on PC. You can go ahead and hop on. You're not going to boot me off. But,
Man, what a departure, because the first Homefront was a banger.
I don't understand how they screwed that up. The first Homefront was great.
It was one of the best shooters. It was a hidden gem.
Yeah, absolute hidden gem.
I was crying.
Yeah, because Jay bought that on, release. Because Jay loved the first Homefront. And he was like, man, I'm ready for Homefront 2. And that game hurt him. It might have stolen the last vestiges of his childhood. Of his childlike innocence.
I held off because I heard a bunch of developer news surrounding the Studio very negative stuff at the time before it came out. I was like, I'll wait and see,
Yeah.
And then came out and it was 4 out of 10, 3 out of 10.
Dude,
oh no!
Watching Jordan play that game was physically painful. Because the game itself doesn't function. It doesn't have a consistent frame rate. It can crash just from you taking actions within the game. The menu would sometimes bug out and just stop working. So I would watch Jordan play, and he'd go into a menu, and the frame rate would drop down into the 10s, 15 FPS. What is going on here?
It didn't have a story. It would just throw you in after it shows you how to play. And it's like, okay, well, here, missions is just everywhere. Go do your own thing.
Yeah, it didn't have any structure to it. It's awful game. Ninja should have kept his mouth closed. Yeah, he should have.
I wasted half of my life.
You wasted money on that, and I feel bad. I feel bad about that. That was an awful, awful game experience. I wish you could have got your money back for that, because you were robbed. They robbed my little brother. Still trying to get from level 29 to 30 in the first division. Damn game is just too hard to play solo. Oh, man. It gets easier, but you have to already be level 30 and, like, be an in-game player. Like, you gotta have the classified gear sets like classified strikers and the showstopper and stuff like that. That makes legendary content a lot easier. So I can imagine how rough it is still trying to get to level 30 now that people have moved on from all of that content.
Yeah, because you're probably not going to really be matching up with a lot of people.
Yeah, there's not going to be a lot of people doing that. Man, I'm trying to use a finisher on these dudes. I want to make you guys heavy ammo. Let me help you. Woo. Yo, Scion, stop it. Hard to find people to play with? Yeah, man. That's rough. Do you play Division 2, Ballsy? If not, it's always on sale for like $4 or $5. Like, that's a game that habitually goes on sale. And it's absolutely worth it. Division 2 made several great advancements over the first game. Wonder if Vault of Glass will be the exact same, or if they'll make some new changes. Fatebringer better still be there. Bungie's made some curious decisions. I can't imagine they would make a decision as bad as bringing Vault of Glass back and not having Fatebringer. They might do that. Or Vision.
Or Measure.
Like, it's got to have the same general weapon set.
They can rename them for, like, story and lore purposes, even though it's just an infinite time loop inside the Vault of Glass, and just bringing them back in their regular forms makes sense thematically. But if they just change the names on them, that's fine. But you got to keep, like, the core set of perks.
Yeah, it's got to basically be the same weapon, and I don't see why they wouldn't do that. That would be really weird if they chose not to do that. There you go. Enjoy your heavy. As for whether or not Vault will be the same, I doubt it'll be the exact same experience. I would be very surprised if it wound up being the exact same experience, exact same challenges and whatnot that you might remember from D1. As a matter of fact, I can virtually guarantee that it won't be. They're going to have different puzzles and whatnot in there. They're likely going to have different bosses.
Walk into the glass throne. It's an Alaskan bullworm!
Oh no. And we can't push him anywhere else.
It's too heavy.
He's too heavy. Dang, I used up all my heavy. Bloop. I am looking forward to it, though. It's very likely that that's going to be in the next... or Vault of Glass is going to drop next season. As a part of the spring update.
You think so?
Oh, yeah. I would be surprised if it came any later than that. Is it sad that I legit can't bring myself to play Destiny? I like the look of the armor, but I'm so unmotivated to log in and do anything. No, Duke, it's not sad at all. It's because you've been introduced to a much better MMO. By the way, y'all, you know I've been talking up Final Fantasy XIV for years on our shows here. Duke understands now. Duke finally got into Final Fantasy XIV.
Free trial to 60, and you get base game plus expansion with the free trial. No
That's
reason
right.
not to.
That's right.
Hundreds of hours of content. Yeah.
This man is a fiend for 14 now. He has leveled multiple classes. He's in-game. He's played raids that I haven't gone through yet. Like the Delubrum Regine is a new raid that was just added in for the relics. Duke has gone through it enough times to make multiple armor sets and get his relics up. I haven't even done it once yet. And I'm Mr. Relic Grind. Like, that's my actual name.
You were in Eureka the other day.
I'm going to be in Eureka for the next couple days. I'm almost done with Pagos. I'm like 2 levels away from completing that, and then I'm going to go on to Pyros, and then I'm going to go on to Hydratos and get all that nonsense done.
And you said that's all for your relic, right? Or
it's for the Eureka relic, yeah.
okay.
It's like the level 70 relic. But I'm doing it for the relic armor.
He wants the elemental armor.
Elemental armor's good stuff.
Hmm.
I assume you're getting it for tank.
No, our DPS actually, because it is the some of the elemental armor set is the best in class for blue mage. So I basically have to. Yeah.
So you're getting the caster elemental armor. Gotcha.
Yeah. And they've reduced the grind to get the elemental gear by quite a bit, so it's a lot faster than it used to be. Once I get off, good.
Question.
Yes, sir.
For blue mage melds, are y'all like black mages where y'all just stack a bunch of spell speed, or do y'all just cap like certain stats that you need, like summoner, red mage, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I got a Warden's Law. Hold on.
What?
It's a Nightfall specific drop.
Yeah.
Nice.
I never got this. This is my first time getting one of these. I wish it were the Swarm, since that's the Nightfall loot. But when it comes to Blue Mage, basically there are 2 BIS builds. One is you basically max out spell speed and debt. Or not spell speed, but critical hit and debt, and the other is spell speed and debt. And you can choose which one you want.
So y'all are basically black mage where you max spell speed.
Yeah, you can go with the comfier of the 2 builds is spell speed, and it's only like a point or 2 behind optimal damage with the crit build.
Gotcha.
So yeah, just stack as much spell speed as you can get, and then debt.
Okay, because I was curious about that since they're kind of the oddball caster. It's like, are they kind of like black mage where they just stack spell speed, or do they do balance like red mage and summoner?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
it's pretty much just like black mage, because
Gotcha.
spell speed affects not only your cast time and all that, but it also affects the cooldown for a lot of the blue mage spells. And so you can get some pretty ridiculous bursts with blue. Blue as a whole is just such a nutty class. I wish they would have allowed blues into Eureka now that we can hit 70. Hopefully that's a change they make soon, because then if blues are allowed to go into Eureka, that'll make your grinding in Eureka so much faster. Like, I will be able to drag Jonathan from Animos all the way up to Pyros in like a day. Them mods will get shitted on. But it's such a crazy class, because even the DPS rotation for blue is ridiculous. It is literally burst phase, off phase. Burst phase, off phase. You do your burst phase, and then you go through a 15-second period of time where you can't cast anything at all. It's so weird. But the amount of damage you do in that burst phase is so high that the 15 seconds of time that you're spending just walking around doing nothing doesn't result in a loss. That's how weird and wacky Blue Mage is. I love it. My favorite class right now. Can't wait till Yoshi P takes the reins off and just lets us go wild. Bruh, I can't stop playing this game now. I know, Duke, you're on it all hours of the day. And it makes me smile. Like, this man is on it. Yo, when I finally run the Regine, I need you to be there. I need you to Sherpa me. I haven't looked up anything for that raid. Let's see. Number 1 Ginger. Dang. Impressive. Complete all the Zavala bounties. I hope I did. I hope I don't have to go do more. Fog with wyverns everywhere. Oh, you know what's going to happen. Dang it. He does need one more, doesn't he? Absolutely cucked by the commander. Oh well, I'll do that later. About how long does it take you to get through it now, Duke? I know some of the initial runs were about an hour. Oh, was Fatebringer confirmed? Right on, Nim. Thanks for the info. There you go. It will have at least the Fatebringer. And like I said, I'd be surprised if they didn't bring back the majority of the OG loot.
Like Pocket Infinity.
No, that'll never happen. We've already got confirmation. That busted gun will never, ever, 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 ever see the light of day.
Yeah, it's been banned.
That gun is banned. It has been banned and commissioned to the Shadow Realm. Yo, Planet Destiny raid. What's up, raiders? Welcome from the PD channel. Thanks so much for the raid. Welcome over. My name's the Black Link. You might recognize me. If you're a Planet Destiny fan, you may recognize me. This is my personal channel. I was just finishing up some daily grinding here. Getting some nightfalls done. Dang, I need to get a 300 heavy. Maybe from my maybe I'll be able to supplement that with my umbrals. Who was streaming over there today? What were y'all up to? I feel kind of insulted by this, by the way. Warden's Law. So this is my first time getting this from the Warden of Nothing strike. I've never gotten one before. And Bungie finally decides to give one to me in 2021. When it's sunset, I literally can't do anything with it. This is probably one of the weirdest. One of the weirdest, and it's the curated role. Like, what a slap in the face. Thanks, Bungie. I love y'all too. But one of the weirdest hand cannons in the game. You see, it's got double fire. It fires twin fire rounds, which is really, really weird. Really strange. I wish they would have explored this sort of hand cannon more, and maybe make this its own archetype. Shins is so broken the devs went to GameStop and pre-banned it. Oh, absolutely. You're not allowed to have Pocket Infinity. It was quite a fun gun, yeah. Before when you could actually use it. Yo, Ellie Bean, it was me just doing some Iron Banner. Right on. How'd that go? I hope it wasn't awful. I haven't played any Banner yet. Not looking forward to it. I wish Bungie would do something different with the Banner. I wish they would maybe incorporate some Supremacy or Rift or something else. I do like the Pinnacle gear, though. Yo, Chromo Raven, good to see ya. Do you ever see Bungie bringing back Gjallarhorn for the third time? You know what? I actually do. I wouldn't be surprised if they did bring it back. And just Hawkmooned it, you know? Maybe changed up the perk a bit. It'll never be back in its D1 Year 1 super busted form. But I would argue that Gjallarhorn could come back, and it probably wouldn't be too out of the ordinary when it comes to a lot of these D2 exotics we've got. Yo, Chroma Raven, Zeralius, Dark Reaper, Locturnal, thanks so much for the follows, guys. Irish Dutchman, what's up? But like, shoot, the exotics we've got right now are all so unique and so weird, and some of them super powerful. I really don't think Gjallarhorn would come back and really outshine everything like it did in D1. Because that was part of the problem. Gjallarhorn was outshining everything. There was nothing else that could really stand up to the output that it had. But we've got so many weird, unique exotics in D2 that I think Gjallarhorn could come back. It could be good. Real good. but it probably wouldn't destroy the system like like it did in year 1 of D1.
I think bringing it back so close to Vault's correlation could prove to be a mistake.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why is that?
Because we'll just have Fatebringer, Sniper, Gjallarhorn all over again.
Are you saying you don't want that?
I'm saying that it would be terrible for the sandbox. It would be good for player enjoyment, bad for the sandbox.
Yeah, I could see that being fairly centralizing again, just like it was before. Well,
Yeah.
assuming that it's coming back with the exact same perk pool that it had. That I
Yeah.
don't believe. I think while we know Fatebringer's coming back, I hope Fatebringer has a role similar to what it had before, but I don't know if all the Vault gear is going to have the exact same loot or the exact same perk pool. I don't know if Bungie would do that. Let's see,
What if they make it better?
They honestly could. There are a lot of really good perks, really good weapon perks that are available in the perk pool now. Shoot, one of my favorite weapons right now is the Extraordinary Rendition. It's a new not scout rifle, but submachine gun from this season. It's rocking Zen Moment and Frenzy. And for the benefit of those who don't play a lot of Destiny, like Jonathan, being in combat for an extended time increases damage, handling, and reload for this weapon until you're out of combat. Basically, as long as you're in combat, you get those buffs. It's a free damage buff, a free handling buff, a free reload buff, as long as you're in combat. It's great. It's fantastic. When it comes to rockets, we've got stuff like Lasting Impression, where rockets act like sticky grenades. You shoot a target, it sticks to them. A few seconds later, it detonates with increased blast radius and damage. These are really worthwhile perks. Really worthwhile perks.
You know what I think's gonna happen? This is just my view.
Mm-hmm.
When they start sunsetting Warmind cell stuff,
oh, that's gonna be bad.
no, they're gonna replace it with Vault stuff, and it's just gonna drop an Oracle.
So the exact same mechanic is just gonna be oracles.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I would actually dig that. I would like that. I'd like that quite a bit.
Imagine the Vault SMG, if that makes sense, I guess.
Right.
It just drops an Oracle.
It's not a Warmind cell anymore, everybody. It's an Oracle now. Dang, I gotta go farm up some hammer charges. I can do one of those before I leave. Since we've got the audience here, might as well go use some Cabal gold and finish this up. Man, that'd be kind of cool though. Like I can imagine them replacing the Warmind cell system with you spawning an Oracle and just having the Oracle do different things. Oh my god, that'd be cool because like you could even get it so like the Oracle pops up and it makes the chime sound, and you blow it up and like it does some of the same things that Warmind cells do.
Depending on the note, it does different things.
That would be cool. Like one note disorients or nearby enemies. Maybe one note burns them. Maybe one note is just burst damage. That would be real. Man, everybody thinks you hate Bungie and Destiny. You should be working at Bungie.
I got some good ideas.
This man got some good ass ideas.
You do, John.
That would be really cool.
Yeah.
It's a way to sunset Warmind cells while also introducing a fun and new mechanic. Well, not so much new, but a very, very varied mechanic. Yeah, it's random, but I'm sure you could either just let it be random or you could curate it depending on the role you get. Like this weapon does like note C. Oracles or something like that. For those that don't know Vault or haven't done Vault, the Oracles section of the raid, each Oracle has a specific musical note assigned to it.
Yeah.
And some groups actually did their Oracle solely by hearing. Be like, okay, that one popped far right, or that one popped mid, or that one popped hid left. And I don't know, I just thought it would be like a fun idea as far as being able to sunset something that people like while also giving them a brand new version of it.
That's the way you should do it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna take stuff away from people, you gotta replace it with something.
And then the
equally
raid
fun.
armor could buff. Actually, no. You could just tie the oracle variants to like the armor. You could use raid mods to determine what type of oracle variants you get.
You spawn, yeah. And like I was gonna say, that also gives that also kind of gives an extra benefit to getting raid weapons, because raid weapons would still presumably be able to pop oracles a little bit faster than normal weapons. Maybe popping an oracle with a raid weapon gives it an enhanced effect or something like that. I think that'd be interesting. That's a really interesting idea. Yo, Nim, what's up, brother? Oh my god, attune armor to a note that would spawn that oracle. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a good idea. That's probably the most clever idea I can think of when it comes to like raid-specific stuff like that. That would be a really interesting thematic way to replace the Warmind cell system, which I don't think Bungie's going to do anytime soon. I think Bungie's probably going to be leaning into the whole charge with light Warmind cell thing. It might end with Witch Queen. That might be when they retire Warmind cells. Yeah, Nim says, I want that now. Right? That's a pretty decent idea. Not bad at all. Not bad at all, Jonathan. You did good.
You done did good, kid.
You done
I usually
did
do.
good. Dang.
I usually do.
Yeah, you're right.
At least I try to.
There are oracles in the D2 Whisper of the Worm mission? There were. There absolutely were. And
Bungie employees looking at your stream. Write that down. Write that down.
Write that down. Write that down. That's right. Listen, that one's free. You can have that one for free.
That's what you plan on doing with Vault of Glass? I don't care. Go for it. Because that'd be fun.
That'd be really cool. I think that's a really creative way to handle that system.
And you already have kind of similar models in the game with Warmind cells. You could just be like, oh, just make it yellow. And now it's an oracle. Yeah.
And there you go. And give it the tone. Boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Do-re mi, baby. Man, I can't. I really like that idea. Because it already works with the way Warmind cells work. Just have them spawn an oracle. Thanks for ruining VOG for me now, because it's inevitably not going to happen, right?
Probably.
Because there's no way that's going to happen, and it should. It should happen. That should be the way this is done. Excuse me, sir? I need to get lasting impression on a tracking rocket.
I'd probably walk into the Bungie front office and just get instantly Jamesoned. Fired, you're fired.
You're hired. You're fired. I think you walk in and get the DJ Jazzy Jeff.
I get tossed by Uncle Deej.
That's right. Uncle Deej returns to work just to toss you out.
It's like, well, my work here is done. Back to being retired. Easy.
Just give the Vex hunting horns already? Dang. I don't know, man. Hunting horns got buffed in Rise. I don't know if I want the Vex to have access to hunting horn technology.
As long as you don't give them the Kelby bow.
Dang. Wait, Gen 3 Kelby bow? Hand it over. Give me the explosions.
You remember what we did to Abyssal Logia, Chris?
We did. We sat him in that corner and said, bloop, 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 doo, 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 doo.
Broke every single piece of armor on him.
In seconds.
In seconds. That bow was stupid.
It was. Blast damage used to be busted.
Slime was broken.
Oh, God.
I miss it.
Let me look up this new Monster Hunter.
Rise. It's real good. It's coming to Switch first, but it's speculated to also be coming to PC, like Steam and all that later. So you know what that means, right, Jay?
I gotta boot up my good old gaming laptop more.
Well, that, and you also need to buy a Switch.
No.
Do it. Do it! Honestly forgot about Vex Mythoclast. Yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing what they're going to do with that, too. If indeed the Mythoclast is coming back. I wonder how they're going to change it up.
Bro, is that Gravos?
Yes. Well, actually, you might be seeing Basarios if you're watching the trailer.
Yeah, I think that is him.
It's just
Then we got a monster straight up from God Ear.
Yeah. It looks good. We got to we played the demo last month, and it was a lot of fun. I like the new stuff there. They basically took a lot of the changes they made with Monster Hunter World and kind of mixed it in with the generation system.
Okay.
It was good. Monster Hunter World was amazing, and I can't wait for Monster Hunter World 2, if indeed we ever get one.
God, I don't know, man. They've been pushing that for as long as they have been. I doubt that we'll probably ever get a Monster Hunter World, but just something that's close like it.
I mean, I don't know. It's Capcom's best-selling PC game ever.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is true, but
it is their best-selling PC game ever. So here's hoping we get a direct sequel to it. Capcom doesn't usually do direct sequels when it comes to Monster Hunter. At least not in the traditional sense.
Mm-hmm. It's mostly just like release a new version of a previous game.
Hey, you want the G version?
Yeah.
Oh, I missed.
I guess the only one you could really say is probably Generations, just because we could go back to the old villages.
Right. Which, by the way, rude. That was real rude, Mr. Gunner. I like that it says I was killed by Val Gunner 76, my teammate. What, did this man Leviathan's breath me? Thank you, sir. Who here is going to relish the Switch noobs finally experiencing the OG Monster Hunter? That is the OG Monster Hunter, or meme that is the Gravios meme. I mean, was Gravios in Generations Ultimate?
Yeah, probably.
I mean, almost everything was in Gen Ultimate.
I don't remember. Been a long time since I fought my mans.
I hope it's in Rise. Ah!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Basarios. Because, you know, they kind of look similar.
Yeah, Basarios looks like a smaller Gravios.
Yeah.
Which one's the one that farts on you? Is it Gravios?
Gravios. Pretty sure that's Gravios.
Speaking of fart, I just saw Volvodon too.
Not allowed.
I saw him in the trailer.
He is disallowed. Man don't got a passport. He is not a legal citizen of this Monster Hunter game.
You know what they need back, Sean? You know what they need back.
No.
Yes.
There will be no mushroom-eating fart monkeys. None. Zero.
I wasn't going to say that, but I'm talking about a specific item that we need back. You know what it is.
Mega Dash Juice?
Well, that, and there's the other thing.
What's the other thing?
Come on, Sean.
If it's not
Axe.
Oh,
body
spray.
Spray.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes. I want my antiperspirant. Bring it back. God, that was busted.
I don't even know why they got rid of it.
Because it was busted. It was so good. It could cure any ailment.
Oh, you have an ailment?
It just reduce the amount of the amount of quantity you can have.
I think they just take the system they put in with World, where you have the what were the things you could throw down? Oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of those tools. But you could use it to buff up your affinity
Booster?
boosters. Just tie it to a booster. So it's on its own separate timer. You can't just spam it, but it gets rid of all ailments. Absolutely worthwhile.
Didn't they have that?
They did. So bring that back. Hand it over.
Nah, just make it an item. I want
Make
to
it
carry
its own
multiple.
item. So I can carry 20 of these things and just ignore every status effect in the game.
Yes.
Like, at least make the max either 3 or 5.
No, make it 20.
You know what? Yeah, make it 20.
That's right.
Those things were great. When you unlocked that in Monster Hunter 4, it was like fantastic.
Looking like Mo's just part of the sea for you.
Yeah. I am free. Pink Rathian means nothing to me. Your Olympic flip is nothing.
Man.
Just realize my teammates are scumming.
Are they just letting you do all the work?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Destiny for you. But you know, the quicker you get it done, the quicker you can get away from them.
This is true. And this is the last thing I'm doing. After this, it's burger time, baby. Burger.
Speaking of which, I'm starting to smell that pork roast.
Oh my goodness, slow roasted. I need to go buy me a roast. Oh, they finally came in. They were watching the stream, they know.
My name's Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
My name is Jeff.
Yeah, I'm gonna go make me a burger, fire up that grill, and then I might have some time to play a little bit of Final Fantasy before I go to work. Get on, make some money. Dang.
Okay, Mr. Krabs.
That's right. I've got to get my.
I mean,
couple
just get
million
on,
for
make
the
some
day.
stuff, sell it, jump off.
Basically. I got to get on,
As
make
is customary.
my couple million for the day. Bloop. Get him. I wonder if they're going to bring back Hezen Vengeance as a rocket in Vault of Glass, and if it's going to have the same perk. Having the because its perk was basically Cluster Bomb Extra, right? Cluster Bomb EX.
Yeah.
I think it had the mini Mervs. That could be really good in today's sandbox, because rockets right now are top tier. They got a pretty good buff from Bungie a little while back. And I could see something like maybe they add on Frenzy to it and just make it Cluster Bomb Frenzy. That'd be a little nasty. Hey, go away. Whew. Don't mind me, just blowing up your mans. Bloop! Tanky boy. Oh, I saw that you saw that prophetic shotgun post I made the other day, Jonathan.
Oh, really?
That Black Ops 4 post.
Beautiful.
I tried to tell you, the early days of Black Ops 4. It was all about the shotties. They were so good, too. OG Mog was just Mwah. Monstrously good. Probably one of my favorite shotguns out of the last couple of COD games. There we go. And with little help from my homies.
John, are you on Black Ops right now?
No, I'm not.
That man is crafting.
No, I'm babysitting.
Dang. The pork roast?
Nah,
Or a
Zen's
dungeon.
alt on Dia.
I feel
We
you.
got to get it up to 25 before we can enlist in a free company. So
Gotta grind.
yeah, so
Granted,
I'm
that doesn't take too
unseeking
long.
him through. No, it's not terrible. I'm just chilling in Limsa Dia. So
Oh, yeah, because you already had a character on Diabolos, right?
no, I didn't.
Dang. Then how are you?
Zen.
Good.
I've just got Herc over here helping Zen while he levels his alt.
Oh, right. We can just take our characters over there, can't we? Forgot they allow you
Wait.
to do that now.
Into the world again?
You haven't been using that for like market stuff?
I have been using it for markets. I just forgot that you could go over there. Like, you could go to another world and run content. I completely
Yeah.
forgot that you could do that. I only use it to go check for cheaper prices.
Mm-hmm.
Cluster bombs were kind of disappointing in this game compared to D1, definitely. They were the meta in year 1 of D2, but that was mostly because everything else was trash. Ew, gross, they re-queued me. That's probably my own fault. And right now, clusters aren't really... They're not really meta because there are other better perks like Frenzy or Lasting Impression you can roll there. Shoot, even Chain Reaction is a better version of cluster bombs, because basically you're taking enemies that you kill and turning them into the bomb. Dang, I'm about to feel like a turbo scumbag. Hey, how's it going? As soon as the game decides to let me leave. Bye. Sorry. He's like, oh, you scum! I wonder what Jarv's doing. Oh, this man is raiding. I should have hit him up. There we go. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff they could do with Vault of Glass. I want to see what they do with a lot of the weapons there. Like, how is Found Verdict going to, how's that going to handle? How's the auto rifle going to handle? Is the epilogue going to be a 720?
Oh my god. I just got a gigabrain idea.
Lay it
Let
on
me
me.
hear.
I mean, it's not a new idea. It's basically just like Division.
Oh, now I definitely want to hear it.
I want armor sets that give set piece.
Yes.
I want, if you're gonna give me these kinds of armor sets, I want set piece bonuses, so I can mix and match a set piece
Yeah.
bonus or a set piece bonus for 2 pieces, and then another set piece bonus for 3 pieces to augment my playstyle on top of my build.
100% agree.
Okay.
That would be amazing.
Man, I would love it if Bungie did that, because that would also give you a reason to go after different armor sets from different activities.
Yep.
Like, you get the raid armor set because when it's all put together, it gets these bonus abilities. Or you go and you run Gambit to get the Gambit armor set because it gives you these abilities when worn together. I think that's something, and Bungie kind of, they played around with that idea back in the season of the Drifter, or season of Gambit, or whatever it was. When we got Gambit Prime and the Reckoning armor sets, they played around with that concept, and I wish they would have expanded on it. Rather than making it so that, like, this was before we had Mod 2.0, rather than making it so you needed to grind out 3 different versions of 3 different sets, it should have been like just set bonuses you could activate on there by wearing different pieces of armor or equipping different Gambit-specific mods. But yeah, I think that'd be great. I wish there was something that you could do where wearing all of the gear from this activity gives you this kind of set bonus when you've got a certain number of bits on. Like if you got the helmet and the gauntlets on, then it gives you this benefit. If you've got the chest piece and the boots on, it gives you this benefit. I think that's a great idea. I think it works really well in the Division, and it would help make armor sets less of an afterthought than they are right now. Because right now, only thing you look at on armor is their stats. Like, what is the total stats I can get on this? Is this above 63 or 65 or whatever? That's all I care about. That and the elemental affinity, which you can change.
You could also introduce certain armor sets to certain strikes. Give people the reason to go run strikes for, I don't know, strike-specific loot, a thing that worked in the past.
Yeah. And I mean, they're playing around with that very idea right now, with stuff like the Shadow Price and the Palindrome, and this week the Swarm. Nightfalls have a chance to drop specific loot. It's old Vanguard and Crucible gear like the Palindrome and Shadow Price. This week the Swarm is available for the Nightfall. You're giving people a reason to actually run that content, and anything in that direction that Bungie does, I think, is going to be a good thing.
Hell, you could even make it just look like a cardboard box, considering you can just transmog it. All you gotta do is slap on a couple polygons and then give it some stats, give it a couple bonuses, and people just mog over it. It's fine.
Yeah. Give me that fresh cardboardium armor. Gonna be it for today's live stream. A lot of fun today. Got a lot of stuff done. We got our Nightfalls done, our strike stuff done. I am almost 1,300 across the board, so I'm sitting at a nice tidy 1,310. Not too bad if I do say so myself. Almost ready to start doing the big pinnacle grind in Iron Banner. Don't know if I'm going to stream that. Iron Banner is just frustrating to me. I'm actually really not looking forward to jumping in there, because good lord, it is just not that fun. But anyways, I've enjoyed the live stream. I've enjoyed you guys. To all the raiders who came on in over from Planet Destiny, you might recognize me from the PD podcast, or also the Planet Destiny YouTube channel. I'm the guy who usually does the news videos and whatnot there, and we host the Planet Destiny podcast every Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, when we talk about the state of the game and things that are going on in Destiny that week. Happy to have you here on my personal channel, though. This is where we live stream a lot of D2, every now and again some Final Fantasy XIV and some other games like Tom Clancy's The Division 2, COD every now and again, when we can actually get a squad together and have some fun with it. So I'm happy to have you guys here. To all the new follows, all the new subs, welcome to the Frosty Stream team. Enjoy your new emotes. I hope you guys enjoy your time here. We generally stream weekdays, Monday to Friday, from 11 a.m. to about 1 or 2 p.m. We went a little long today thanks to the raid. Figured I'd stay on for just a little bit longer. So we didn't do the raid game of telephone where you guys bounce here and then I bounce you somewhere else. But anyways, that is going to be it for this one. I love your faces. Make sure you check me out over on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/theblackLink. We do a lot of fun stuff there. That's going to be it for this one. As always, I am the Black Link. You Guardians, stay frosty. We'll see you in the next one. Although, we should probably raid somebody. Is Monster Hunter Rise on the docket? Oh, absolutely. We will absolutely be streaming some Monster Hunter Rise. Yeah, let's go do a bit of a raid. See what's going on. Who is online? Yo, stay frosty, Duke. Super glad you're enjoying Final Fantasy XIV. It makes me happy every time I log on and I see Duke is already on, running his dailies, or doing a raid or something. It's like, good. Good. Makes me happy to look at. Let's see. ZG Photos on. Oh, and he's playing Sea of Thieves. My dude. My dude is playing Sea of Thieves. You know what? I love ZG. He's a good guy. Playing a good game. Let's toss the raid over his way. You guys know ZG Photo. I first met him through our buddy Rock. Another real good friend of the channel. Go show him some love. Playing that Sea of Thieves, real fun game. It is full of goonery. But alright, I'll catch you guys later. I love your faces. We'll see you in the next one. 3, 2, 1. Bye-bye.